It's a scorching sports summer, and you can make all your picks on Prize Picks. The WNBA and baseball seasons are heating up, and with big tennis slams and major golf tournaments on the horizon, you can make your picks for all of these events all summer long on Prize Picks, a #1 sports pick app. With soccer going on too, USA, the entire summer soccer is on Prize Picks, all 48 countries, and every match. And you can rep your side during the tournament on Prize Picks. You can also win a trip to the final in New York. It's the biggest tournament ever, which means there's even more opportunity to cash in while you root for your favorite national side and your global soccer superstars. Download the app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. What's up, y'all? It's your favorite Unc here, a proud partner of Rose Sparks. You ever had one of those nights the energy is hitting just right? Maybe you're watching a movie, you're laughing, she scoots in a little closer on the couch, and boom, it's on. Now, in these moments, you can't get caught slipping. You got to be ready to perform like it's the big game. You hear me? And that's where Rose Sparks come in. These bad boys dissolve right under your tongue. No waiting, no water, no worries. And here's the kicker. That dual action formula stays active up to 36 hours. Now, you won't be a wreck for 36 hours, but when the moment hits, you'll be ready to go again and again and again. And again and again if necessary. You're ready to rise to the occasion. With Rose Sparks, you get harder, you're more in control, and everybody leaves the room with a smile. That's what I call a win. Row connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, if approved. Treatment ships directly to your door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Rose Sparks on a reoccurring plan. Row connects you with a provider at ro.co/nightcap to find out if prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/nightcap for $15 off your first order. Rose Sparks is a compounded drug product. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturer reviews. For full safety info, go to ro.co/safety info. Say, fellas, stay confident, stay ready, and let them sparks fly when the moment is just right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you again for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. You know who I am. I'm your favorite Unc. My partners and co-hosts, one, a Dade County native, Liberty City to be more exact. Hey, he's a 6-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. He's in the Ring of Fame and one of the greatest Bengal receivers in history. He number one for the time being. Chase is chasing him. But as we speak, your mic muted, Ocho. But as we sit here today, he's in the number 1 spot. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to keep Chase off him, but that's him. That is Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And the Little Rock, Arkansas native, University of Arkansas alum. He's a 7-time NBA All-Star from the Atlanta Hawks, a shooting guard. They call him Mr. Clutch, ISO Joe Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your continued support. Because of you, Nightcap has become the success that it's become. And only because of you, we shall continue to rise. All the awards, the praise, the adulation that we've received, that's all because of your eyes, ears, and your word of mouth. Without you, there can be no Nightcap. So again, thank you for your support and your continued support. Those looking to purchase a bottle of Shea by Laportier, head over to LaportierCognac.com to purchase your bottle if it's currently unavailable in a state or city near you. It is a premium VSOP cognac, the best tasting, smoothest VSOP cognac on the market. It drinks like an XO without the price, but try it and compare it against other cognacs you've tried or looking to try, and you'll see. Shea by Laportier is the best tasting, smoothest cognac on the market. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. We got a very special guest joining us tonight. We got one half of the First Brothers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame joining us. That's my brother, Sterling Sharpe. He joins us in about 30 minutes. But first, we've got Joe.
What we got?
I don't know if we're going to be able to control him tonight because, as a matter of fact, let's just take a look at the video.
Ocho,
Slips, finishes, far post for his second. Fantastic football. Team Celine back in at 5-4, trailing by 1.
Chad Ochocinco with the finish. What a quick touch from right foot to left foot finish. This man has been spending a lot of time on the soccer football field recently, and you can see it's paying off. He doesn't even celebrate. I don't even know what's going on.
They need to get rid of that damn goalie.
Ain't he bad, Joe?
Ain't nowhere in here. Man, that goalie ain't worth 2 dead flies. Oh, come on, man.
He dropped down right there. The man go to the far post. He dropped down there near post. Man, come on, man. Sprawl out.
But hold on, Unc. Hey, you notice there's only one place the ball could go. Like the goalie's covering he's covering the near post. So I know, when I go from right foot to left foot, the only place I can put it is far post, and it hit the post and went right in. I mean, listen, I didn't celebrate because it's what I do. I'm used to scoring goals.
Lord,
that's why I just turned around and just, hey, calm. I mean, I'm used to.
I like the little right to left though. I ain't gonna lie. I like
the
little
Joe,
right to left.
Joe, you know I kick. I'm right footed, Joe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right.
You slew footed. You said feet turned out like a duck, Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Unc, that's why I'm able to stop on a dime like that.
It is.
My feet go like that. You hear me? Yeah, Joe. I'm just showing you. My first goal was with my right foot. I came back and gave him with my left foot, just to let him know I'm.
You should have got the hat trick, Ocho.
I mean, what they find the goalie at? They found him at Costco, or Home Depot, something.
Hey, Joe, it wouldn't have mattered who was in goalie. It wouldn't matter who was in goal, Joe.
So they could have Bazinha in goal and you'd got him, huh?
Hey, I'm getting one right by him, huh? I'm getting one right by him.
Hey, I know a Home Depot goalie when I see one here. They drove. Hey, we need one. They drove right in the truck.
They got that man at the hardware aisle. Hey, we need you for about 2 hours. He clocked out.
Yeah.
Went out there. Hey, got about 6 goals put on his head and went right back to work.
Listen, it's what I do at any level.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, you look good. You look good, Ocho. I give you that. You finally,
what?
You did something that we could show and we could be proud of.
But see, you got to understand, like I keep telling people they think I be bull jiving Unc and Joe. Like I'm a better soccer player than I was an NFL receiver because I put the time in. The only problem is I don't have a platform to show how good I've gotten at soccer until moments like this come. Speed and YouTube had a content creator, soccer game. So now look, all the work I've been putting in, now I get to show.
That's what's up, bro.
When you play football, you playing against other professionals.
Right.
These are not professionals.
Well,
so if you was on a real soccer field, official lit, huh?
What you want me to do? I mean,
that's what I'm saying, though. You said you was better.
I can't play against professionals.
No, I'm saying even in your prime,
if
they'd put you on a real field against the real guys because you said when they gave you.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't look the same. You got to think. How long I've been retired? How many years it's been?
Probably about 13, 14 for sure.
So you have to understand, since I retired, I literally been trying to get better at playing soccer. So I've been
for sure. Yeah. And you're going to get better.
Hey, Joe, and I still got a long way to go.
What you be doing? You doing your little ladder drills and all that? You keeping your feet right?
More. I train with friends of mine. His name is Andy Herron. They train down in right by my house, about 2 blocks away I'm talking about Flamingo Park. Yeah, it is called Flamingo Park. I do it every morning, every morning, trying to get comfortable and make the ball and my feet become one.
You might need to go get Ronaldinho trainer because ain't nobody been able to handle the ball like Ronaldinho.
Listen, in order for me to look like Ronaldinho, I would have to be reborn in Brazil.
It started like 3.
Start in the favelas as a little kid and playing barefoot. I'd never look like that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ever looked like that but him.
Nah.
And he was doing that in a game. I see, they show videos of him just bull jiving around and him turning flips. He got the ball tucked in his thing and he kicking it. He's doing in that video, he's doing that in an actual soccer game.
Yeah. He's doing the game.
He'll take the ball, kick it, then kick it over the guy's head and then punch it. I was like, y'all let this man do y'all like that?
There's very few people that can pull those tricks off in the middle of the game because you don't want to mess up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You don't want to mess up.
He kicking it with his heel in the net.
Hey, what's that? Like a celebrity game you played in?
Yeah, Speed had a content creator game. on YouTube.
Oh man, that's all right, bro. I like to see y'all coming together, bro. And you know, you getting some highlights. And I like to see you doing your 1-2. You know what I mean?
You made
Joe,
Nightcap look good. Like I said, Joe, he finally made us look good. Because basketball, we used to let people question.
Wait till you see the big 3 celebrity tournament this time.
Hey,
Joe,
let me tell you something.
Listen, I need to make sure you courtside because mind you, I ain't stopped playing. I've been practicing basketball too. So I'm gonna put on a mean demonstration.
Oh, okay. Listen.
Listen, I don't care about no side bets this year.
Okay.
I don't care about no side bets. I'm getting to the buckets.
Okay, that's what I was just finna say. Cause see, me and Unc don't want you coming back on here copping no please, talking about they had side bet. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. I want you to come on here and you know what I mean. We be able to gloat a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you see my boy Ocho out there?
I need you to do me a favor. I need to make sure you courtside, right? And I'm gonna do your move. And when I do your move and I make the shot, I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna point.
Hey. I'm sorry, but this the one and only. If you meet another, he's a phony, Ocho. You can't beat me, dog.
So you can do the in and out. Hold on, Ocho. So you can do the in and out.
Yeah.
In between, behind the back.
I'm gonna tell you what you'll do. Dribble to the right twice. Twice to get him going.
Yeah.
Come back with the left, then step back and hit him midi.
Oh, okay.
I know it by heart, Joe. I know it by heart.
All right, I want to see this.
Oh yeah. You gonna see it.
Hey, I'm gonna be locked in. When is it? I'm gonna be locked in because I gotta come check you out.
I don't know. When is the big 3 celeb game?
That's the champion. That's right before the championship game. They do the celebrity joint.
Yeah. So okay, then yeah.
Okay.
So how many months we got before that?
Shit, they've got at least another month of basketball left.
Yeah.
Probably a little over that.
Yeah, Joe. Hey, you gonna be like, God damn.
Yeah, okay.
So I see you represent Nightcap. Okay.
Yeah.
Draymond Green wants to know if Udonis Haslem, will keep the same energy for Bam punching Tyler Hero that he did when Draymond punched Jordan Poole. In order to provide a full context of what this beef is brewing, here's Draymond full quote about UD. Let's take a listen.
I remember one person when the Jordan Poole incident happened with me who was really outspoken about it, who like everyone else didn't have a ton of context because you weren't there, but was really outspoken about it. And it really bothered me was Udonis Haslem. And the reason it really bothered me is because, man, everybody can have an opinion and your opinion is what your opinion is. But, I saw Udonis Haslem get into it with guys on teams that was younger than him before, a la Jimmy Butler. I had seen that before, and then he came out and he like, that's ridiculous. You get into it with your young guy. I can't believe you did that. And it really bothered me because I was like, damn, man, like, so this dude ain't never been in practice where somebody get into a fight. He ain't never got into a fight in practice. Maybe not. He been in Miami the whole time. Maybe they don't have fights in their practice, the heat culture or heat wave, or, maybe they don't have fights. Like, it really threw me for a loop because, I don't really care what most people say, but when I have respect for certain guys, it does matter, when you have respect for guys. And so when I saw that, I was just like, damn, man, this dude doing what everybody else doing, acting like and so when I first saw this, I was like, damn, this is 2 young guys Udonis Haslem raised. And yeah, they not on the same team no more, but if you raise this young guy in the light of what you were saying about me, and now he punches this other young guy that y'all kind of co-raised, are you going to have that same energy? And the reality is I don't really want him to have the same energy because I love Bam. That's my brother. Love Bam. It's my dog. Won a gold medal together. So I actually wouldn't want someone to even have that same energy towards Bam. However, I just was wondering, like, man, I wonder what Udonis Haslem gonna say.
He said something back.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but you detweeted at Money Green. I see things just don't change. You was on some sucker-ish for years when you swung on Jordan Poole, and you on some sucker-ish now. I usually don't engage, but since you went so far to the left to get my attention, here it is. If you think your big 32-year-old, 3 or 4 rings, at the time having ass, swinging on a 23-year-old Jordan Poole at the same time, then you're even more delusional than I thought. As you can see right there, he said, look, Bam is 28, Tyler Hero is 26. And he goes on, he says, call it heat culture or whatever you want before I let one player disrespect Spo in front of the squad. Cut his legs out, disrupt 15 other guys trying to get accomplished. I'll kick his ass. I owe that to Zoe, to Tim, Glenn, and the rest of the OGs. I don't really vibe you, and I think you know that unless it's me in prime talk hoops, I won't mention you at all. But you basically said you brought it to me, so that's what it is. Me personally, I don't think. Look, I see it from both sides of the equation, Joe. But I look at it like this. And the one mistake that Jordan Poole left, Ocho, you know if you got tension. Okay, somebody on one end of the field, and y'all talking, man, F you, Ocho. Ninja, F you. You ain't gonna do nothing. All that woofing, all that talking. Yeah. As long as you over there, I'm over here. Right. We good. What I'm not gonna let you do, Ocho and Joe, is close the distance, you still got that hostility.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. That was Jordan Poole's mistake.
Yeah.
First of all, somebody got that hostility, you don't let him walk up on you. No. You get off the first one. Now, if he's still standing off that, you might have to take off running. But if you get off a clean shot, and he's still standing, you're going to get your ass whooped anyway.
Hey, well, 2 things you got to have, right? I'm not sure where Jordan Poole grew up. I don't know anything about his background.
I don't either, Joe.
You always have to understand, for one, spatial awareness.
Yes.
Spatial awareness, and understanding and having self-awareness, especially when you get into it with somebody. And I think maybe Jordan Poole thought, well, we're in a structured environment, we're at practice. I don't expect anything like that to happen here. But that's what most of the time happens in general. It happens. So, I mean, it happens.
What they do, Ocho? What they do that at? Joe, what they do that at? You argue, you done seen pickups. You know, all of a sudden, if 2 people, and obviously I'm saying a football field, but in a basketball court, the basketball gym practice gym is only so big, so you could hear everything he's saying, and that man getting closer and closer, and y'all still, the elevation is in both of you guys' voice.
Right.
Yeah.
And you let that man close the distance to be able to get that shot off on you?
Yeah, because if you see the video, Jordan Poole kind of pushed him first, and then that's when he came with the, But yeah. Now, I don't really know, bro. I think in certain situations, certain guys, he wasn't thinking that Draymond was going. No. He ain't thinking that, man, this is my damn teammate. Yeah, we're going to have disagreements. We're going to be pissed at each other. But see, basketball and football are different. Do you have fights in the locker rooms?
Hell
yes, you do. But I bet you in football, hell, it's 52, 53 y'all on the damn team. It's way more fights in football than it is in basketball, especially doing teammates. Y'all play a gladiator sport. You know what I mean? It's just a difference.
And you know why, Joe? Because, as you said, there's so much testosterone, and ain't nobody willing to let nobody punk them.
Right.
So somebody might be willing to take an ass cutting just to prove a point. You not finna punk me. Especially when when that boy start elevating. You know though, Joe. Yeah. We've all done been around. We done been in the fight. I ain't been in no 15. I ain't no professional fighter. Right. But I've been in enough fights, and I've seen enough situations. I'm like, okay, let me try to diffuse this, because I already see where this thing is headed.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody backing down, and ain't nobody gonna back down unless somebody try to let cooler heads prevail. I'm like, hey man, come on, man, bro, we don't need this. I'm gonna see if he really on what he talking about.
Yeah. You really got to have somebody to step in and de-escalate the situation. Because even though we teammates, man, when them emotions get high, boy, you ain't studying all that. You ready to go backyard.
Damn that teammate, I don't know you. I ain't never seen you before a day of my damn life.
Bang.
Because you acting reckless. And there's certain key words, all that. Hey, suck my you-know-what. You a B. Whoa.
Matter of fact, hey, we have 1 trigger word down here in Miami. Actually, 2 trigger words down here in Miami. If you call anybody this, it's time to go. I don't care where you're at. You're in church, you're in school, graduation. It's on. You call somebody a fuck nigga?
Yeah.
Man, listen, man. Hey, tell your grandma take a church hat off.
I'm glad I know your trigger word now. I got you.
Hey, listen. Hey, Joe, don't play with yourself like that. You hear me?
Oh, this fuck nigga.
I'm like, oh, but I get what Bam said. Draymond, you 32, 33 years old. That's a 23-year-old. He ain't expecting that. He's not expecting this OG. But you have to like, okay, we're in the mere fact that we're in an argument lets me know that, hold on, this ain't normal.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Draymond get in an argument with Clay? Have you ever seen him get in an argument with Loon? Have you ever seen him get in an argument with Steph? So you gotta like, okay, I gotta maneuver this, man. Hold on, wait a minute. And he getting closer and close. But and like you said, Joe, he pushed him. Man, that man done walked up on you.
Yeah.
He done closed the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's super unfortunate, but I disagree with Draymond because it's a whole total different situation, bro.
Yeah, that man wasn't talking about you.
Yeah.
I mean, what the story is alleged is that he was talking about how he was cooking him.
Yeah.
I mean, in practice.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero allegedly took was saying stuff and somebody took a screenshot of it.
Right.
That's a whole different. I don't believe Bam would have just gotten into an argument. Nothing. All of a sudden they teammates, and all of a sudden they get into an argument about something. I don't see that happening. Now I don't know. People get mad and people say things. Sometimes. And a lot of times when people get upset, they've been dying to tell you that anyway.
Yeah. But
they just did an opportunity never presented itself, Joe, for them to tell you how they really felt about you. Right. This was the opportunity to really tell you how they really feel. And then there are other reports came out that says, Jimmy Butler allegedly distanced himself from Bam because they felt Bam was untouchable, the Heat organization. Mm-hmm. And I read there are other people in the Heat organization. I don't know. I mean, I just be reading and I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. But I'm just saying, I don't agree with Dray on this one. I understand what his point he's trying to make.
Yeah.
But it's the question is, if Tyler Hero doesn't say what he says about Bam, does Bam have the reaction that he has? I don't believe he does. I don't know Bam. I know is Bam what I see on television. I don't know the man.
Nah, it's certain stuff you can keep in house. Even if it's rumors about you and maybe you even know them to be true. But when somebody posts something about you, bro, it's different. Hey, when we see each other, at least we got to rap about it. You feel me?
Yes, for sure.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if Bam just felt the way and just stole off on him, but damn, bro, this how you been feeling the whole time?
Yeah.
Well, that seems to be the consensus that he walked up and he was really piled. Damn, you ain't even, what's wrong? You didn't get wrong out. You just said what's the pile. But like I said, I don't know Bam. And that's the thing also, Joe and Ocho, you know this. Yeah. You got to know a person's disposition.
Yeah.
You got to know who you can joke with.
Yeah.
You got to know who you can play with.
Yeah.
You got to know who you can, like, certain things, like, certain people, you can't make no jokes.
Right.
About their family, about their kids, about anything.
Right.
You make a joke about guys play and dude be ready to fight.
Going left.
Hell, my grandma could have caught that one.
Yeah.
Man, hey, Sharpe, let that go. I'll let it go just like you let that ball go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you gotta know, because everybody don't play like you play.
No. Mm-mm. You got to be aware, Unc. It's all about self-awareness. Knowing who you can joke with, especially in a locker room with 53 players. You know who to play with. You know who not to play with. I had that problem. You know how I play around, Unc. Remember, you don't think you was there yet. When Zeus, Orlando Brown. Man, Joe.
I had left. I had retired when he came. You talking about when he came back to Baltimore?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. I had already retired, Ocho.
It's a story, Joe. We out there warming up before the game started. You know how the players warm up. I'm like, golly, man, dude, big as hell. Mind you, me being my funny self, I went and jumped on his back. You know how people jump on your back?
Yeah.
On his back.
You didn't know him?
Nah, I ain't know him. But I thought, when he saw it was me, he was gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Man, Uncle Joe, man, that nigga tried to whoop my ass on the field, boy. I had to run to the locker room just to finish warming up. I had to go get Big Willie. I had that Big Willie come out and talk to him. And Orlando Brown Jr., he talk about that story all the time, every time I seen him, man. Hey, rest Pop soul, man. Hey, everybody don't play the same, though. I learned the hard way because he was, hey, Joe, he was dead serious.
No, he wasn't a guy that
he don't
really
play.
messed around like that, play like that.
Hey, I'm like, I'm just playing, man. He said, I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck you think I am? You be jumping on my back.
Yeah.
And he squared up with me, and I took off to the locker room, man.
Hey, I bet you didn't jump on nobody else damn back, did you?
Well, yeah, Ray Lewis. Yeah, you saw what I did. I gave Ray that work.
Come on. Hey, but you right though, You don't know, bro. And you take a guy's demeanor for granted. Yeah. He may have been thinking like, man, I ain't never seen Bam pissed off. He ain't gonna do nothing. Mess around and find out.
And what happened if the day that you want to joke, he's having the worst day of his life?
Ooh, you gonna catch the repercussions of it.
You don't know what somebody endured while they were a child.
Oh, man.
You don't know their background. Because remember now, when you deal with an individual, lady deal with a guy deal with a lady, you're not just dealing with her, you're dealing with her past. Yeah. You're dealing with her trauma.
Yeah.
So you don't know. It might be a situation that somebody has said something to him, and he wasn't in a situation where he could defend himself like he can now.
Yeah.
Now, you put him right back in a situation that he hoped he'd never be in, but he can defend himself now.
Yeah.
Now you got hell on your hands. Now you got to, you got to be a hostage negotiator to talk his ass down. I'm just saying.
And now you got a black eye. Shit, playing.
Now it's cause I like you rock around on the team. Y'all still got to be teammates, and this man done whipped you. I mean, how that work? Oh, how that work?
Hey,
I'm just saying,
crazy.
Chad, I don't know, cause I've been on team when we had fights, and I ain't know. Everybody know I was the guy. I was kind of like the voice of reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to keep peace with everybody, defense, offense. But then sometimes, you say something about somebody's mama, and his mama's dead.
What's up? Hey, I have how many fights?
He didn't know that.
Unc, you ain't never had no fights in training camp, especially training camp. No.
Nah, hell no, man.
Ocho,
man, it's 100 degrees. We're gonna be out there 2 hours. I'm saving that energy.
Yeah, I had one fight. I never forget. I had one fight with our safety at the time. I think it was. I don't know if you remember. His name was Madu Williams. He was good. He was nice.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, really solid safety. And we got into it. I forgot what it was. Maybe he hit me after a play or something like that. But it wasn't long. We just a little scuffle.
Yeah,
and that was it. That was the only time I ever had a fight, and that was in training camp at Georgetown. And probably we had that fight because we was tired of playing against each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And he probably overly aggressive.
Yeah.
Ocho. He was overly aggressive.
I think so. I think he might have been. And knowing that, okay, we got the pads on. If anything, just stud me up. Of all players that actually hit, don't hit me.
Yeah.
We need, hey Joe, don't hit me. We need you on Sunday, and I just, Marvin said, Marvin hit that whistle, man. You motherfuckers don't get y'all that, and then that was the end of it right there.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. No, cause I already know. But we're not practicing hard enough. If you got that kind of energy to fight, we're not practicing hard enough. Let's go. Another 30 minutes, bro. We out there hour 45 already.
Yeah.
And in 2 a day? Oh, man. Bro.
Man.
Now, if you brought, you have a joint practice, Ocho, that's something entirely different.
Yeah. Now, that's always fight,
guys
no matter
what. I'm
what.
tired, man. What you want to do, man? Hey, let's get out of this practice. Every play, Joe. Hey, cut it out. Hey, get his ass out of there. Somebody in there, get in there.
Hey.
Next play, same thing.
Same thing. And you know what's funny, Joe, Uncle Joe?
What's that?
Every year on ESPN, they have these long think pieces about joint practices and everybody fighting. Mind you, I've been retired now 13 years, and every joint practice, it's a fight, and they get on ESPN acting like, oh my goodness, I can't believe they fighting in training camp.
I can't.
Hello? Have y'all ever been in an organized activity with 2 different teams competing with pads on?
Hey.
That's going to always be a fight.
And plus, hell, y'all tired of playing against each other. So once you do play against somebody else, all that testosterone started to come out because that y'all playing a sport that's built off contact. Yeah, y'all looking for it. Y'all looking for the confrontation.
Ocho.
Yeah.
Joe. We play a sport that was built on intimidation.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
We're trying to move a man. We're trying to break a man's spirit.
Yeah.
That's what football was founded on. You got a plot of land. I got a plot of land. My job is to try to get as far as I can on your plot of land. Your job is to try to get as far as you can on my plot of land. I ain't going nowhere. Because I know if you keep setting up shop on my side, pretty soon you're going to own the real estate, and I ain't going to have nothing.
Hello.
I like that. And it's so funny. If you think about it, Unc and Joe, I mean, obviously y'all see me in person. Joe, you see me. Unc, you see me, for years. Is the intimidating factor is I wasn't able to do it because I'm not imposingly intimidating at all.
No.
So, Unc and Joe, I tried to intimidate as well, but I played the mental game.
Right.
Trash talking. Now, if I can get you out your game, I'm going to get you out your game up here. Not with this. Because I don't have that. So I had to use talking trash to get you out your game. If I can get you angry, I got you.
Yeah, for sure.
I got you by this much. I just need to get you angry. I need to get you to converse with me, which is why I never wore a mouthpiece, Joe. I ain't wear a mouthpiece on purpose. If I can get you in a conversation, I got him all game.
But you know what? Even no matter where I've been, we playing cards, we rolling dice. I say, look, guys, hey, somebody gonna win, somebody gonna lose. Somebody going to be talking ish and somebody going to get upset. We going to keep our hands to ourselves.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Ain't nobody here I got kids. You got kids. But I don't see none of them right here at this table. Keep your hands to yourself. We fine. We fine.
You know how they go.
We cool. Okay. Our very special guest joined us, man.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on, man? Where are you?
He muted.
Hey, you muted. Spank, you muted. You still muted,
All right, how
bro?
about now?
Yeah, you got it.
All right. I'm in New Jersey. I'm getting ready for the OJ Anderson golf event tomorrow, followed by Kool and the Gang on Tuesday. That's right, Kool and the Gang.
Oh, yeah, Kool and the Gang. Kool and the Gang performed at our first Super Bowl show. Our party, we got a
yeah, that's right. Okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, they perform. So, hey, you know what, man? Everybody asks that you've been retired. You've been retired 3 decades now. So, what's a typical day for Sterling Sharpe?
In the summer, now that it's hot, a typical day is, bro, you got to get up early to get out there and get that golf in before it get too hot. Because you don't want to be, hey, bro, we don't want to be reminded about being in the tobacco field. So we got to get out there and get it in.
I'm good.
But that's pretty much it, man. I get a chance to enjoy my friends. My daughter is self-sufficient now at 32 years old, so don't have to really worry about her. I got my brother out of the house. I got my mom out of the house. My grandma out of the house. Man, I'm living for me right now. My sister's still in the house, but she good. I'm living for me right now.
That's
you keep talking about your friend. You got one friend, HG. And C. Lee in West Virginia.
So my question is, why you put my business in the street? Huh? Yeah.
Man, you know what? And people are, you always call me and say, man, people always ask you when they see you, say, man, I heard your brother say this on Nightcap, man. Is that
Yes.
true? Is that true? You say that's the number one question that you get when people see you. And they're like, man, your brother said this about your grandfather. And is that true, man? Did your grandfather really say this? Did your grandfather really do this?
Yes. When I see the clips myself, I usually comment like, yeah, he did do that. He did say that. Yeah. Like you told the story about Granny hooking me in the eyelid, sitting behind her as she's fishing, throwing the pole. I'm like, that happened. I'm like, he kind of glossed over the story where you set the field on fire and then went back and told Papa that somebody did it. He said it was you boys. I got the punishment for that. So it's interesting because you're 3 years younger than me. It's just interesting of the stories you remember and how you remember them with the accuracy of, you couldn't tell about the beating that I got for you setting the field on fire because you didn't experience that.
But he used to tell it though, didn't he?
Hey, Joe, let me tell you, if you want to know where the Lindbergh baby is, don't tell him. If you want to know where Amelia Earhart is, don't tell Shannon, because if Shannon know it, you don't have to bribe him. He gonna tell it for free. He giving you up for free.
Hey, I told a story. I was telling Joe and Ocho the story about we watched it. We was watching. Popeye gave us $2 to wash the truck. You wash the body, I wash the tires. You take it from there.
All right. First of all, Joe, we washed the car totally wrong. You're supposed to wash the car from the top down. We started from the bottom up. So he on. So by the time that dishwashing detergent that we were using to wash the car, by the time I got to the top, the brake dust and everything had already just eaten that detergent up, bro. He came out there and looked at that mess and he was like, boy, y'all, first of all, he threatened us because he's like, boy, y'all know y'all need y'all ass whooped for doing this. Okay, that's the first thing he said. And then he was just, because it was one of the few times that he allowed us to do something without instructing us. So it didn't go well. I don't even think we got the $2 because let me tell you something else. I don't know if Shannon told you guys this, but what he would do is he would pay us $2 to wash the car and then charge us $1 to take us to the store. And there was no, Ocho, you'd be like, hey man, give me some of them Skittles and get me a Reese cup. No, sir. There was no buying for somebody. If you didn't pay the $1, everybody had to pay that toll. Yeah. So he was
See, when I tell people that, they like, man, it wasn't like that. He told me because he came out there because Spanky say, hey, go tell Papa we done finished with the car. Joe, I go in the house just like he instructed me to, just like a good little brother supposed to do when his big brother tell him to do something. Yeah. So I go get Papa. I say, Papa, we done. He come out there, he put his overalls on. He got one strap hanging. He come out there, he look at
I should whip y'all ass is what I should do. That's what
he said anything. He said anything.
Hey, but yeah, he was like, man, Joe, he hold on. You didn't tell him the one about how he used to, sometimes he would make you feel so stupid. Now, for lack of a better word, Joe, we washed the car. Now it's time to wax it. So instead of saying, hey, go over and grab the wax, he says, hey, Spanky, go get that J-Wax. Like, whoa, what's the J-Wax? So I'm looking, Joe, I'm like this. So I'm looking at the J-Wax. I'm looking at the wax, but I'm looking for the J-Wax. Hey, boy, get that J-Wax. Eat him up, J-Wax. Eat him up. Because it was so close to me. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. But he did things like that. But it's amazing, though, that Shannon has the memory being 3 years. Because when Papa died, you would have been what? 9? 8, 9?
8. I would have been 9 my birthday when I was 8.
And so for him to remember, and he was not in the fire as much as I was. I mean, if I were to start a podcast and start telling these stories, these folks would arrest Barney Porter. They would dig him up and arrest his ass for the things. Joe, this is, I'm telling you start back talking because I don't want to talk too much. But Joe, I used to sleep with him. Shannon slept with my grandma. I slept with him. He would wake me up at 2 a.m, make me ride with him to the truck stop. He got eggs, grits, toast. He got the pancakes with the syrup. He got coffee. And he would look at me and say, yeah, you don't want to eat this because you're going to eat cereal in the morning.
He takes Spanky to watch him eat, Joe.
Hey guys, the reason he nicknamed me Spanky is he couldn't say Sterling. So he was like, that boy, that name Spanky. I ain't calling him whatever that you named him. I don't know where you get that fancy name from. His name's Spanky. And to this day, there's two people that still call me Spanky. My brother and my homeboy Calvin McNeil are the only two people that call me that.
Hey, what about we got in trouble for cutting the grass?
Which place? Because which is crazy now how we got in trouble. If he showed you a way to do something, you had to do it that way. So you couldn't cut.
Right.
I'm like, it's cutting grass. So he.
You can't get that. You can't get that wrong though.
Yes, you can. Yeah, because if he was going from the house to the well, and you went from the road to the chicken coop or to the horse pen, he'd lose his mind.
Oh,
no, it is now. It wasn't in. it wasn't in.
Because he gonna come out the first thing he gonna ask you, who
told you to do this? So
well, Joe, hey Joe, we gotta push him over. We cut grass.
Yeah.
We thought we did a good job.
Hey fellas, he asked more rhetorical questions than anybody on the planet. Hey, absolutely. Who told y'all to do this? Because I know if you answer this question, whatever answer you give is going to be wrong, and there was consequences and repercussions for any answer you got. For any answer you gave.
What'd you say you did?
Let me tell you. Yes.
Yeah. Well, hey, let me ask you a question, Spank. How is he about being late?
Oh, no.
Could you be late?
Bruh, Harold, you said Harold Green is my best friend. Bruh, the only falling out me and Harold have ever had was he was late coming to my house. Bro, we leaving, driving to Atlanta. He's supposed to be at my house at 7. He gets there about 7:35. Bro, I'm steaming. Ooh. The one thing Barney Porter wasn't going to be as late. That's not going to happen to him. He is not going to have you attempt to be late. Because if you don't respect Barney Porter's time, there was consequences and there was repercussions. It's always that way. You were going to respect his time because you respected him. He was that way. He was definitely that way. But yeah, Shannon, boy, let me tell you. But this podcast thing, I know you guys, man, y'all doing a heck of a job, and I enjoy it. But Shannon, man, you talking too much. You putting all our business in the street. That's why our sister don't want him to write a book. Because, boy, it was like, look, Shannon, my sister got so fed up with Shannon talking about us growing up in a house without running water that she almost disowned it.
Yeah. but see, Spank, when we tell them, because Grandma Lou had the old little house on the prairie, the prime pump that you pour the water in.
That's right.
And the water comes from the bottom. We had
to lower the bucket.
And when I tell people that, talk about, man, that's from the 50s and 60s. I say, how you gonna tell me something I experienced when I lived
about this?
I ain't telling you about the experience that I read about. I'm telling you about a lived
Tell the boys about what we put in the well to keep the bugs out, so we didn't bring up bugs when we brought up the bucket. What we put in there?
Catfish.
Put the catfish in the well.
Wait,
put catfish in the well?
What'd that do?
Catfish would eat the bugs. See, the catfish would come up and eat the bugs.
So when you lower the bucket, you ain't gonna get a bucket full of bugs. You getting pure water.
Right.
I can't tell you if it works. I'm just telling you what we did.
Hey, with Gene, rest his soul, Eugene, our first cousin, Eugene, brother, sister, kids. We was walking towards Sammy Kirkland house. Big old red walls beside the barn. Everybody, and you know what? I don't know what made him, Joe. Man, let's see who can hit that waltz nest. Now, I'm the youngest. Arnell is the oldest by 7. Eugene is the next oldest by 6. Spank is the next oldest by 3. Lane is 2 years older than me. I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
This had to be, I couldn't have been no more than 6.
At least. Yeah,
I'm probably about 6. So we taking turns. We tried to take Joe.
We were firing at that thing, bro.
And it just right on cue. Eugene hit it. They take off. They gone. Well, I take off, but it's a little bit too late. Man, they tore me up. Joe, they got me.
Yes, they did.
They lumped me up, Joe.
Yes.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, how they get you?
He couldn't run fast. He couldn't run fast enough.
I couldn't run fast enough, Ocho.
He
You got to realize I'm 6 years old. Arnell 13, Eugene 12, Spanky 9, Lanny 8.
Hey, fellas, he likes to talk about what kind of athlete he was. He ain't never had wheels though. He was always a dump truck on the highway. He was always in the way. So
I take off running. They stop running, they laughing. I run straight to the house because I'm gonna get them in trouble. I walk in. So by the time they get there, they coming in there. I'm out of breath. I breathe hard.
Papa,
I'm like, Papa, they throwing the waltzes in the waltzes.
You should have run. But Papa, I did run.
Papa, I did
well, you should have run fast.
That joke, he was very matter of fact. He did not have an empathy or a sympathy bone in his body. If he promised you something, set your clock back. It was gonna happen. If he say I'm gonna tell your ass, well, he didn't tell you that. He just
if he gave you that look in church. Your rest of your day was ruined because you knew it was. It was like, I don't know exactly when,
but it's gonna happen.
Because like on the fourth Sunday, man, was the time that we got a chance to work on our athletic moves because all our cousins would come over, our aunts and my grandma would cook. So we eating, we getting cake. Ocho, we doing it up big, dog. We doing it big.
Yeah.
So you done forgot about the look you got. When the pastor was praying, or when one of the deacons, either Deacon Joe Sharpe or Deacon Nathan Maynard were playing.
Nathaniel Austin, he took over Mr. Leo.
So when you kind of was nodding off that dozing because you should have gone to bed early, and when you wake up, you look. The first thing you do is look over in that deacon corner to our left to see if he's looking, and he look at you and just get on, amen, amen. Amen. You don't forget all about it, boy. You get the brakes beat off you. Hey, about 9:30 that night, get the brakes beat off. Yeah.
Damn. He was different, and I thought Spank had the most of his ways. I think once we grew up and the way we was growing up, but now that I sit back and think about it, I think I'm more like him than Spank.
You more public.
More time around it.
You more public, and. See, Barney Porter would have never done a podcast. Oh no, he'd have never done a podcast. Barney Porter would have never done a podcast with you two guys either. So there's two things that Barney Porter would have never done, and he always kept stuff close to the vest. Like he would say things to us that he wouldn't say to our other cousins or to his sons, because I spent more time with my Uncle Thurman, who was a farmer, with him. So I learned how to be a man from them two. But you can say you are more like him, but Libby would say that.
I think my mannerisms, I think the lateness, I think
Shan, you public. You public though. So you have a persona where you ain't like, you ain't jovial all the time. You ain't on Nightcap. No. You ain't on on Nightcap. You ain't on Club Shay all the time. So you kind of have to be. Barney Porter would have never done a podcast. Barney Porter ain't ever coming out letting you know what he think. He ain't ever doing that. And if he don't like something, he's gonna say he don't like it. And he really don't care what your act or reaction is. This is what he believes. So if you don't like it, you don't like it over there, which is fine. There's a scene which is really crazy about this movie, Lean on Me. There's a scene where the assistant principal said, you can't throw the fire chief out. Yeah, and Joe Clark says, he's saying that too, but you know where he's saying it? He's saying that in the parking lot. That's how Barney was. He gave you his mind, and there was no retort or, let me come back to you on that. This is my way, and there's the road over there.
Hey, that's
yes, indeed.
right there,
yes,
man.
Indeed.
Y'all know how it is. Hey, they remind me. I'm telling you, it remind me so much when I hear Unc talk about his grandpa. It remind me of Nolan Richardson, bro. When I played at the University of Arkansas. Hey man, it wasn't a lot of key, ha, pat you on your back. Good job. It wasn't. Hey man, it was not a lot of that, bro. I'm talking about when he came in my mother's living room. Say you gonna send him to me as a boy. I'm gonna send him back as a man.
That's what happens.
Yes, sir.
Barney, we do this a couple of times at our golf course. We be sitting around and they be like, talk about words you never heard your parent or guardian say. So I'm like, my grandfather, good job. Never heard him say that.
It was never good enough.
That's right. Never heard him say that. Not to us. No, I'm saying to us. Never heard him say good job. Yeah. Never heard that was right. Never heard that keep doing what you're doing. No, whatever you did was wrong until he stopped doing it. Whatever you did was wrong until he stopped doing it. So
I told Joe the story. The last 2 years of his life, how did Papa sleep?
On his knees. He couldn't sleep in the bed. So he knelt down either by the sofa or in the bed, well, on the side of the bed. He couldn't sleep in the bed. He slept on his knees.
Hold on, but why he couldn't sleep in the bed?
Honestly? And I usually don't say that because usually when people say honestly, they get ready to lie. But he couldn't sleep in the bed because he thought somebody put a root on him. Yeah, my grandpa. Yes, indeed, my boy. Yes, sir. And I'm not even gonna tell you that somebody came over, did some things outside his bedroom window, and a jar of frogs and lizards and snakes. I ain't gonna even tell you all that popped up, and I ain't gonna even tell you that the person that did this opened this jar and said, Barney, if you see how this frog is dried up, if that whole frog would have dried up, there ain't nothing nobody could have done for you. I ain't even going to tell you that because I know you're not going to believe it because us standing there, to this day, we still don't believe it, do we, Shane? And that's what happened. Nope. That is a true story.
Damn.
You think stuff like that is real though? Roots and
now the Bible I read says no, so I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that ain't real. I'm going to say that ain't true. But in 1975, it was. It was in 1975. Yeah.
Because if the problem is that what he said, he believed.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, he believed it.
So people like, man, I ain't scared of the dead because the dead can't do anything. They can't hurt you. They can make you hurt your damn self.
I tell you what you don't ever see. You don't ever see anybody walking through a cemetery at night. They always in a hurry. You know, they're walking in the cemetery at night. Everybody always in a hurry. Always.
Oh yeah. That's and I told a story about when he got into it, and that was that might have been 74, 75. When he was because the front porch was like right here. His bed was
as right you walk to the doors on the right. And, yes.
Yeah. And his brother kept thumping me on my head.
Yeah.
And he had a saying, Joe Ocho. He said, don't. He detested it. He despised it.
Yeah.
He said, if you thump a kid on his head, you'll make a big head, and he won't learn.
Now, I ain't saying that ain't true either based on your grades in high school. So I ain't saying that ain't true. But no, he was as adamant about that as being late. He did not play you. Hit the kid anywhere else. Do not thump the kid on the head. Don't do it. Which is really weird, but yeah, that was him. That was definitely.
He kept thumping me, and I was like, oh, stop. And you can hear him, Joe. He get up, put them coveralls on. Yeah. You can hear the change in his pocket. He got that one strap. He come out there. He said,
one. Now he talking to his brother. He talking to his brother. You hit that boy one more time. And you know, when he said that, like everybody was like bristled because he wasn't threatening. My grandfather was never really threatening like that. And you hit that boy one more time. And everybody like froze. And I drew a blank because I had never seen that side. Actually, that might be the only time that came out. Because I don't think he and his best friend Virgil Wiggins, I don't think they ever had any. No, I think that might have been the only time I've ever seen my grandfather mad. And I'm talking about old school Southern mad. And what y'all won't remember is back in the day when old folks got mad, they handled it with a straight razor or a pistol. There wasn't no going outside throwing fists. They were getting ready to. Somebody was either going to the hospital or to the morgue. They were getting it in. And I think that's the only time I saw Papa that was, he was done. Because
what did he tell you to go do?
And Shannon was the baby. So he was a lot of bit different than how, if he'd have been thumping me on the head, my grandfather would have said a word. But Shannon was a little bit different too. He made sure, like if Shannon would have had to go to the truck stop, Shannon would have got to eat what he ate. So Shannon, well, as the baby, Shannon, I am probably more proud of what he turned into, because Joe, he ain't supposed to be there. He ain't supposed to be where he is right now. He ain't supposed to be as successful as he is right now. He ain't supposed to be as articulate as he is, even though sometimes he get his words mixed up and he gets excited and they don't come out right. It's okay. I know what he talks. Hey, Ocho, I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying. But he was, for that time, he got enough of what that time was, man. It is, and these stories these are just a few of the stories. I mean, when my grandfather was gonna kill his own brother over my brother, that's how he felt about Shannon. That's how he was he was basically my grandfather's baby, even though my Uncle James is his baby boy. That's how he felt about Shannon. So he's gonna kill his.
No, he didn't.
He's gonna kill his brother. He's gonna kill his brother over Shannon. Damn. Yeah, he's gonna kill his brother over Shannon. That's how.
And he left Ocho. He left. Yeah. Check this out. He left his baby. He tell you, he left. He never came back. And when my grandfather died, he wouldn't go into church.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh. Yes, sir. That is that. Yes, sir. Now I'm talking about that. It's kind of funny, and, spiritual as they were, man, look, when they hated. When they were angry, but there was no, I'm sorry, ain't no coming back from that. Because
they hold grudges the whole
boy,
time.
what you saying, man? Hey, I'm trying to think.
Granny wasn't like that.
No, Granny was totally.
They were the total. I don't know how they got together, because they were the total
That's
opposite.
Why.
Now, Granny would get
that's
mad,
why.
But she wasn't nothing like.
My grandfather. Yeah,
Papa, you never saw him without that 45 in the back pocket. You never saw him
straight
anywhere.
Razor too. You carry straight razor too. Yeah, hey boy, two things a man should always carry: a wallet and a straight razor or a gun. That's the two things: a wallet or a straight razor or a gun.
I was 5 years old. Ocho had a wallet and had a bill in my back pocket.
Yeah. And because we were robbing him, he didn't know it. He started carrying a chain on his wallet, because we were taking money out to buy ice cream. I'm telling y'all this. I've already asked.
To tell that story if
I've already asked for forgiveness, so I'm telling y'all, and y'all know I've already asked God for forgiveness. But man, you know what, Joe, Ocho, fellas, I will say this. A lot of people can pinpoint one or two things. I don't think I'm here this way. Getting the chance to play golf all over the country, getting a chance to enjoy my NFL friends, my celebrity friends, without that upbringing. I don't think I'm here. I don't think that discipline of we've been working, because in the Bible it says, do things not for your human master, but for your heavenly one. But I've been working for God all my life, because the way Barney Porter had you do stuff, God had to be pleased with the work we did. God was thoroughly pleased with the work we did because that's how we was raised. There wasn't a number.
How much do we make for catching
A
chickens?
dollar a thousand. So if there was 14,000 chickens in there, let me see, me, Shannon, Arnell, Eugene, Laney, Robbie, Bernard. So the seven of us had, 10, had 12, 13, 14. Every now and then we get an 18. We love getting an 18, 19,000 chicken house because that's $19 in our pocket. But we getting up in there, bro, and a couple of the older guys from Claxton were catchers. So they would catch. So a good night, Ocho, Joe, a good night
Yeah.
is you carrying six, three in each hand. Now you want to catch hell, you had that night where you got four in one hand and three in the other. Bro, and I'm talking about you like, 12, 13, 14, 15, bro. I'm like, weight strong has never bothered me. Right? That ain't never been a problem. But that's that upbringing, man, because you didn't go in there going, oh man, I hope Uncle James, I hope Uncle James or I hope Earl don't come tonight, man. Nah, bro. We were like, we need to get it. We need to get this money.
Yeah.
If we plan on getting, because we used to get jeans back in the day, bro. They were all blue. They were all the same size. They were all the same length. So regardless if you had 6 pair of jeans, they were identical. so you didn't wear them out. So man, Joe, I'm telling you.
But we call chickens. That's after you don't work in the field. You don't win crop tobacco.
We would.
Right.
You done got there at 7, got in the field at 7, got home at 5. You ate. Hey, we go play basketball. Sit back down because they're gonna come get you when it
Now
gets
we
dark.
ain't playing now.
So
Now,
we
Ocho,
go to Black Sheriff, Vidal.
yeah, he ain't playing basketball down at the rec. That's me and him out in the yard working on our game. That's me and him playing.
Yeah.
And then because back in the day you had to wait till it got dark to catch, so the chickens would all gather in one spot. So we getting picked up at 9:30, depending on where we were going, get picked up at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And then we in the chicken house by 11, and we need to get up out of there by 1:30. We need to be in the car on the truck, getting back to the house. Because we got 7 o'clock. We got a 7 o'clock. Mr. Joe, the Tatum brothers.
We gonna go in the fields again? Or we was doing
school too.
Here,
yeah,
Joe.
we had to get
In school?
Yes.
So that means y'all had to be sleepy in school, man.
No. Well, Shannon was, as you can tell. Shannon was sleeping. He was sleeping. I was not asleep, Ocho. But the thing is, man, and I'm going to say this again. When you don't know any better, that's all right. That norm is okay. Man, that norm is not hard. That norm is not difficult. I don't ever remember us complaining about it being too hot. Because you got to understand, in the tobacco field, you got on long sleeves. You got on blue jeans and long sleeves. In the chicken house.
And a hat on your head to keep the
In the chicken house, you got on blue jeans and long sleeves. So everything, because so when you don't know any better, that ain't nothing wrong with this. Because when my grandfather was alive, we were working for Barney Porter. The fact that he was feeding and clothing us, as he used to say all the time, that's your pay right there.
That's your pay.
Yeah. It didn't.
They sound like Denzel and Fences.
Yes.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
That's exactly what he said.
That's good.
You're not finna get no pay. I'm feeding you.
and he's
clothing you and put a roof
and
over
he
your
said
head.
it.
Yeah.
You know what you said something earlier? You said you're proud of me because I wasn't supposed to be here. Tell him what Grady used to tell me every day.
Which part? Because first of all, somebody was gonna get him in that global mouth of his. So somebody
he gonna end up dead.
Somebody gonna kill him. Yes. Somebody gonna kill him. And then and even I'm gonna say it. But when he his senior year, when he was all this and all that, and they weren't calling or coming to see him, I wasn't worried about him because I was like, if this, and I wasn't in college to go to the NFL. I was in college because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play pro football, and that's what I had to do. But Joe, which is really crazy, is when I got drafted, bro, the draft came on and the phone rang. So, I'm in the car headed to the airport. When he got drafted, the first day went by and we were over at our good friend Melva and Jimbo where Peter and Michael Bower's mom, and great family. I just saw Jim and Melba the other day, as a matter of fact. Shannon told me to tell you hello. We were over at their house. So when we get back to my house, he's disappointed and he's hurt. So we get up the next morning. We go over to the University of South Carolina to work out. I'm like, bro, let's just go get it in. So we end up working out. And the whole time I'm driving down there, he's just telling me, bro, I just want a chance, man. I just want a chance, man. So he's gone from I should be in the first 3 rounds to I just want a chance. Well, to me, I didn't care because I'm like, bro, you gonna live like I live, whether you make it or not. You know, I know you want to play and you want to establish your own. I got that. But, bro, you see what I'm driving? You already drive. Hold on. He had a Mercedes before I did. So he was in the NFL. And you know, since we putting each other's business in the street, bro, I paid Shannon's bills in the NFL until my daughter was born. So he was in the NFL, and I was.
Man, what I told you about dry snitching, ain't nobody asked you that.
You know, I told you, bro, you started it. That's why Libby don't want you writing the book, because Libby would have to come out with all this. And you know, the first story Libby gonna tell is you stealing the ring, saying it's your fire truck.
I tried to get married in kindergarten, Joe. You know, I had to my sister.
But fellas, I didn't care. You know, at that time, I know how important it was to him, but I didn't care because I was like, bro, the way I live, however I'm living, you gonna live the exact same way, bro. This ain't me living this way, and you gonna be over in a mobile home, and there ain't nothing wrong with a mobile home if that's how you prepare to live. But I was just going to make sure that just because he was my brother and what we had gone through together, bro, whatever I got, he'll tell you, bro, I had the first SL convertible in the state of South Carolina. My brother wrecked it. My brother, no, he didn't.
They told him, Ocho.
No, he didn't wreck it.
Them baddies going by Ocho. I had to look.
No, he didn't. Hey, fellas, he didn't wreck it. He junkyarded it, is what he said.
What?
What he did was he ran into someone and hit the Mercedes emblem and snatched the Mercedes emblem out the grill. So he calls me and he goes, "Hey man, I junkyard your stuff, man." Wait, what? Yeah, bro, I junkyard your stuff, man. What are you talking about? Your car, man. I wrecked it. You wrecked my new car? Yeah. I said, well, that's all right, bro. We get it. You know, you all right? Yeah, I'm good. You coming back? No, I'm gonna stay down here for a few more days. I was like, boy.
Hey, Unc, you kept driving it?
Yeah. What? Man, I'm in a convertible SL, brand new. Man, hey. And hey, Joe Ocho, and they're sitting on the back of it like they're in the parade too.
Hey, Joe, hey man, hey, so, well, man, you know, just come on back. You know, you coming back today? No, man, I'm gonna stay a few more days, man. I'm just gonna come back, you know, when it's over, because you know I'm just gonna come back when it's over. Oh, you gonna come back when the party over? Black College spring break? Oh, okay.
And then that lead right. Hey Joe, didn't that lead right into Freaknik? See, he ain't tell you, but he with me with Freaknik though. He thought, man, this is for me though. I see this.
Yeah,
for me,
I
though.
can't. Hey Joe.
It might not.
I
be
was
for
like,
you,
hey, boy, yeah. I'm building a name for myself, and I don't need my name over here. That's what I didn't need. I ain't need my name over here. But no, Joe, hey, growing up with this dude, man, hey, Joe, he told a lie, and I like to call out lies. He said he beat me in basketball. He ain't ever beat me in basketball.
I beat him, Joe. Joe.
Hey, hold on, OG. How bad you used to do it, my
man? Okay, so Joe, you ISO Joe. I used to ISO back in the day now. So hey Joe, I was bigger than him. So of course I'm going in the post. So just so we could make the game go longer, I kind of can't play him hard. So What he figured out was if he scored first, I'm gonna win the game. So what he started doing was he would score and then run in the house and be like, "Man, I beat that big old Joker. I can't believe that big Joker. I beat him." So now, Joe, I'm hot. So now I got to go in. You know, I got to go in the house, Joe. And
Right.
I got Ocho. Hey, Ocho, you know I gotta let him score because now I got to work on my moves because we ain't playing organized sports in high school. We only playing me and him. So I gotta let him score.
Yeah.
So he scored 1-0. So, you know, he go to take it out. He dribbled it 2 times. He take off running to the house. I beat that big old Joker. I can't believe I beat that big old Joker. Boy, that Joker's sorry. That Joker's sorry. Boy, you ain't gonna never play on anybody's team. Joe, boy, that Joker used to have me so hot.
Did I lose, Joe? I throw the ball in the hog pen. He go in there and tell Granny like a tattletale Granny. That boy threw the ball in the hog pen.
Y'all done? Yo, Granny would be like, "Y'all done playing?" Well, no, he threw the ball in the hog pen. You know what? Somebody gonna either hit that boy in his old big mouth or they gonna kill him. That's what they gonna. No, Granny, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna be the one to kill him.
Hey, when you think back to them days, bruh, like those are like golden days, golden times when you think back because they mold you into the people who y'all are today. Because I totally understand those type of
you know, in the times, especially in the last year or so, having to go back and think about, you know, us growing up, they were so special, Joe, because at the time you're thinking this is all we gonna ever be able to do. You know, we never gonna be able to play organized sports. You know, we're never gonna be able to really fulfill what talent we think we got. So, you know, man, let me tell you, you want to see some moves. You should have been there on 4th Sunday when all of us are together playing dodgeball or kickball or softball. Or, man, look, you talking about athletic, bro. Athletic was, I mean, it was an understatement for us just because it was literally once a month that we got a chance to do it. And, you know, those times were real special because you like, this is my NBA championship. This is my Super Bowl. This is my MLB championship. You know, this is the best it's going to get. So this is going to have to hold on for a month. So we got to put together this type of energy and effort because it's got to hold us for a month. So, yeah, it was very special times back then. Very special.
Man.
You realize it's now that we sit down and we call and we think back to bending those saplings, and Granny would say, "Boy, y'all stop bending them saplings. Them trees, y'all gonna break them. They ain't gonna be able to grow." And we sitting on there, we come on and say, "You better not have to take them clothes off. You got red bugs on you probably." And that we sit back and think about it, Joe and Ocho, it's like, and every time, and like he said, you know, he would, you know, we fight and everything, and I would tell my grandma never punished him. She'd say, "Son,
we never really fought. It was usually 2 licks pass. I hit you, you start crying, and that was pretty much the end of it." You know, and then I feel bad because I'm peeking on a weaker kid, and I'm gonna need him again tomorrow because we're gonna be right back out there on the court tomorrow. So I can't punish him, but I gotta let him know what he's doing.
Right.
Only for him.
He was cheating, Ocho. He was cheating.
Only
but see, you know how I get him though? I let him do something, and then I threaten to go tell Papa. He know that'd be the end of it. So when he cut me on my thigh with the jeans, he had a knife, and he was sharpening it. He was sharpening on a chainsaw file. He sharpened on that chainsaw file. Man, that thing was so. So he's like, "Let me see how sharp my knife is." So I went and put on 2 pair of shorts, a pair of jeans, Joe. Man, that joker, he hit me with it. And I said, "Dang." It started tingling. Yeah. And I felt weird
down to the white
and I saw blood.
Down to the white
Joe, I said, "Yeah, I got to tell Papa."
Oh, hold on. No, you don't. Hey, Joe. No, you don't. That's why I got this cut right here. because I had to let him cut me back so he wouldn't go and rap me.
Yeah, y'all had to cut it back.
What?
Yeah, that joker that would never.
Hey, Ocho, what kind of bull is this? You cut me and I can't get my cut back.
That joker that would have never made it.
I get a cut back. I got a $2 bill and I got $2 silver.
He would have never made it in the mall. That joker was, boy, he'd been giving up on left and right. He would have never made it. But
yeah, Joe, hold on. You think I would let that man cut me and I can't get no cut back?
Damn. Hey, you say you gotta get your get back no matter.
Hey. He did me. I stuck a pig fork in his leg. He took it and stuck it right back in my leg.
Y'all don't understand. There is no right or wrong. When it got to Barney Porter's desk, all parties involved were wrong. There ain't no.
Yeah.
There ain't no. Well, you shouldn't have it. No, y'all both getting it, and just to keep from getting it, like he used to be like, hey, y'all get out of bed on Saturday morning. Y'all get up. I ain't raising no lazy youngins. Y'all get up and watch the sunrise.
But what we had to get up, what they had
watch
to get up
the sunrise.
I told Ocho that.
Yeah, y'all boys get up. Y'all boys
sunrise.
get up and watch the sunrise. I ain't raising those lazy youngins. Like, ooh, Lord. Hey, ooh, Lord.
Hey, y'all ain't have it when your grandma used to tell you go out there and give me that switch and you better
No,
not come
sir.
in
We
with
were never that lucky. But we were never that lucky. Hey, our grandparents were equal opportunists. They did their own hunting. They did their own scalping. They did their own switch getting. Bro, and no, because they knew we wasn't going to come back with nothing of significance. They already knew us that well. So, we ain't never had to go get our own. But then too, around our house, you get hit with anything.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, you'd be like, I'm looking at this light cord right here, and I don't know how many times the light cord got snatched out. And I'm like, hey, how you do that?
Hey, hold up. OG,
Yes.
for real. Like, I'm telling y'all, man, I seen my cousins and them get beat with stitching cords, Ocho.
Yeah,
I'm talking about, look, they get whooped so bad, I ain't even get hit and I'm crying.
You crying because you don't want now. Yeah, you crying because you don't want to get hit. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what? we've been down that road. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Absolutely.
We were. See, the thing is if somebody got in trouble, we all got in trouble.
Yeah.
If he did it, we got in trouble because we older and we let him do it. So we all got it. I mean, there was a line.
Did I say it, Ocho? That's how I get
There
it.
was a line.
Now, y'all don't want me to tell Papa, it's gonna cost you.
There was a that
Them girl got suspended. Somebody got suspended. They got suspended from school? Huh? Oh, who got suspended? Oh, because now, well, you better not tell Barney Porter you got suspended from school. So they got to get on the bus just like they go into school, and drop off and just walk around
around downtown
until school is out. Get back on the bus and come back home. Well, you had to pay for my secrecy.
Right. Oh,
you don't pay.
Ocho, I should have kept. Hey, Ocho.
Hey, hold on. How much you charging?
Ocho, in 1975, 76, January, I should have killed him way back then. Because, bro, that joke, bro, it was just like you were in constant. It was like you were constantly nervous because, see, the thing is everything I did with him.
Right.
Yeah.
But he never got the punishment. Like not one time. Like, he did it. I was just, but you let him do it. So come here, because you let him.
I was his responsibility.
How am I gonna let him?
Granny used to make him take. He wanted to go date. Granny said, "You got to take."
How am I gonna keep him from setting Granny garden on fire? He's playing with magic. The wind blowing is 700 miles an hour. We don't know what could happen, but you gonna blame me? So I'm walking around the truck because I'm trying to explain myself to him because I don't deserve to beat down. Look, see, this is what happened. So I'm walking around the truck. My sister knows that the more my grandfather walked behind me, the madder he get. So she's just like gonna make the decision that I should just go catch him, hold him, so he can get this over with. Because the more he walk away, the harder it's gonna get worse. So
You had to tell. I made good little come up. I had a good little hustle, Ocho. Plus, they were dating. You know, my aunt married her. She passed away. She was the one, and she would always take me with her. But she already knew large milkshake, cheeseburger, fries. Leave me in the car. Window hat part down. I'm cool.
she comes home with this piggy bank. Well, it's a smiley face.
Smiley face.
And so she would put the spare change that she came across in there, but it was for him. So I should have killed him for the money back then, but I didn't. I should have. There was, you know, and it's tragic in some ways. Just thinking about all, like we would get a gun, we would get the the shotgun or the 12 gauge or the 30-30, and we would, hey Granny, we going hunting. She'd be like, y'all be careful. That was the extent. That was the extent. Like every
gun we had in the house, Joe,
to the
was loaded. There was never, and it never dawned on us. Like you hear kids, somebody had an accident. He told you one time, this ain't nothing to play with.
Is a long time. That's what he told me. He said, hey boy, dead is a long time. He said, so if you go messing with, he had his 45, his Army 45 on the seat. He goes, if you go messing with this right here, dead is a long time. Now, I didn't know what that meant, but I understood that gun was not to be touched. And when you talk about our guns being loaded, I'm talking about one in the chamber. We ain't cocking nothing. When we grab it, it's time to go to work. Yeah, we ain't cocking nothing. There's one in the hole. Well, as we grew up, then we learned how to swim. We all got thrown in the same clay hole. Hey, I'm throwing you in. Get yourself out.
But that was the thing, Joe. It never dawned on us to go get a gun and play with it because he had. First of all, if somebody told that somebody went and got a gun, you gonna die anyway.
Or wish you were dead.
He gonna kill you. Man, look here, but. And and when Papa died, the guns still what was left because my Uncle James took some of them, but the guns were still loaded. I was 9, 10 years old, Joe. I go get the shotgun, I go get the rifle, and go down there and try to kill squirrels or shoot the birds or whatever I could. At 9, 10 years old, what 9, 10-year-old you know now can go just get a gun, go get a shotgun, go get a rifle, and just walk off and go shoot it? It
depends. It depends on where you live. You got to be in the country. With nobody around, where the next house is miles away. That's about the only place.
Yes. Damn. Oh, and the chickens. Oh, we got into trouble. They could have ruined me because I killed Papa Bod Rock.
Woo, boy, they were throwing them rocks. But let me tell you something now. Let me tell you something.
Joe,
my brother should have been a baseball player, Joe. He should have been a baseball player because what?
I was accurate with that ball. That rock, Joe.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got to tell the story. But one day we came up with the idea for entertainment. We in the road. Our outside the house is dirt road, so it's all the rocks. So Oach, we come up with the thing. He about 30, 40 yards away. So we throwing rocks at each other. We trying to hit each other. But this is our entertainment, bro. This is our entertainment.
Yeah.
So we trying to hit each other. So I think once or twice I might have got him on the leg or on the waist. So, bro, we thrown probably 600-700 rocks trying to hit each other. So I'm down trying to pick up a rock. And you know how you get that the hairs on the back of that weird feeling? Joe, I looked up. It was like it was coming in slow motion. with nothing I could do but take it. Hey, it was one of the only times I ever quit a competition. It was one of the only times I ever quit a competition, Joe. I was like, man, I was trying to find, you trying to get that rock that you can get that index finger so you can get that spin.
Yeah.
And I was down there looking for it. When I looked up, it was like in slow motion. Now, wasn't nothing I could do.
Joe, I could kill birds with a rock. They be sitting on a branch.
Yeah.
That joker had
Then I got a BB. I still
that
got the
had
BB
that
gun.
Daisy,
Ocho and Joe. I
that
got a
Daisy
BB
air
gun.
rifle.
How long I had that BB gun, Spanky?
It's got to be 50 years old. It's got to be 50. It's got to be 50 years old.
Damn.
Man,
I'm saying it's got to be 50.
I would have the birds lined up on the clothesline.
Yeah, it's got to be 50. I'm 61. It's got to be 50 years old. It's got to be 50 years old. But let me tell you,
Joe's about this long.
There was Andy Oakley and all the other great shots. That's one thing he could do with that BB gun, dog. If it was out there, he brought it.
Oh, I'm coming back. I'm coming back with Blue Jays, Red Cardinals.
Well, thank God there was none. Thank God there was none on the endangered species list because he was killing them all.
You kill the Cardinals?
He was killing them all, dog.
Everything.
Saying, would y'all eat?
No, he was just putting them on the clothesline.
No, not the Cardinals.
I put them on the clothesline so they can see
his
them.
kids.
Trophy.
That's what I said, Joe. I'm a trophy hunter, Joe. I'm a big game hunter, Joe.
Hey, the Cardinal, but that's one free.
Yeah, my brother had a bunch of them on the clothesline.
Yeah.
Had a bunch of the Blue Jays, a bunch of the Robins.
It ain't no matter. Oh, Joe, I'm telling you, when I come back, I got my team.
Called the Robins. We used to call them old red belly Robins. Yeah, he used to have the clothesline.
Yeah, they
he used to have the clothesline full of it.
Good. You can eat a robin though, Ocho and Joe. You can eat a robin.
Yeah.
The more big red belly, big fat ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing too.
I was trying to get a squirrel. I was trying to get quail, but I couldn't sneak up on them. Thing.
That's another thing too. He talk about all the stuff he ate. I didn't partake in a lot of the stuff that he ate because if like chitlins, I never ate a chitlin. I've never had a chitlin in my mouth. After cleaning them, I was like, no, this is not going down that way. We're not doing that. Hog maw, head cheese, pig feet. I ain't never. Okay, no. Raccoons, squirrels.
Yeah,
I've never eaten a possum. I ain't never partaken in that. I'm not.
He bougie. Okay, do without. Like my
do like the people. Do like the people across the river. Do without.
Do without. Okay, I will eat. Hey Joe, I will eat. Now I ain't like no chitlins. I ain't like no hog maw, but I eat some livers and light. I eat pig ears. I eat pigtail, pig feet.
Yeah.
Nope.
Chitlin.
I'll eat collards. I'm not eating mustard green. Nope. Not gonna.
No, I don't like.
Not gonna do that.
I don't like rutabaga.
Joe, if I can't wait, that's what I got to eat is that or cornflakes. I'll take the Carnation instant milk. I will mix it in water, and I will eat me some cornflakes.
Yeah, but you ate that alligator turd. You ate that.
I tried it, and I was like, "Yep, never." I promise God, never again. Now I do.
What the alligator?
The alligator turtle.
Alligator turtle.
Oh,
that big white
turtle.
What they call
it?
Turtle?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all call it alligator turtle?
Yeah. Well, you got a soft shell. Which is, I mean, is his shell like leather. It's real smooth. They streamlined. Got a long pointy nose. That's a soft shell. And then you got the alligator snapping turtle. Yeah. It got a tail it got a ridge down the back like an alligator.
So how you cook it?
Hey,
I take him out the shell.
Hey, that's a conversation y'all need to have when I'm gone because I don't need to know that. I don't even know how to cook. Yeah, we ain't eating that.
Hey, and we go fishing, Joe. We go fishing. And we catch them because we gonna have to clean them. We throwing the fish back. Greatest y'all ass. I see y'all throwing the fish.
Well, she must have called about 200 looked like in that bucket. But me and Shannon were throwing them on the bank. Save yourself, fishes. Save yourself. They were flopping, trying to get back in that water. Granny was like, I know. They ain't throwing them fish back. It shows what you.
Yeah, because we gonna have to clean them, man. Ain't nobody try to clean all them damn
I promise God, when I left Georgia. Cleaning another one.
I'm
not cleaning another one. Mm-mm.
And then we get together with our cousins and we came up with this bright idea that the little fish, we go bite the head off and throw it back in the water.
What?
Hey, man, y'all got to understand. It's entertainment, man. It was entertainment. Whatever you need to do to entertain yourself, we did it.
Hey, hold on, Unc. So you bit the head of the fish off and threw it back in the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
That's how it all started, huh? Okay.
Nah. That's the only fish I had in my mind. No, see, you go, Ocho. See, I know where you going.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna keep it PG. We got OG on.
No, these came out of the water. Yeah, these hell you had them on the end of a hook. So no, I see where you're going, but no, we ain't going there. I see where you're going. We ain't going there. Yeah. But no, man.
Hey, man, thanks for stopping by, giving us a few minutes of your time, man. You good? You good though? You need anything?
I mean, I'm retired, man. Old Poe Hustler could use some hey Joe, I see the show Nightcap doing good. I was like, well, I think the show doing good, and then they were like, yeah, ISO Joe gonna be joining us. I was like, ISO Joe joining the show forever, man. And then I'm looking around his neck, and I see jewels around his neck, Joe. I see I see Joe. See, hey Joe, this is what we used to have is right here. We used to just
that's what I'm talking about. Old school ropes.
That got stolen when they broke in my house. They stole
ropes
it.
and herringbone. OG.
That's what we used to have, Joe. But as you can see, Nightcap, Club Shade doing real well. I don't want to get rid of my 8.4 because this is the only, I've had this since this is the first thing I bought when I got drafted. But I like what bro got around his neck. I don't want the chain. I just want what it costs. But the chain costs. I take the money, and do what I want to do with it.
Oh yeah, he come a long way from the farm, man. That man got petites on, APs on.
Hey Joe, he got really good memory. But that joke ain't been back near the farm in about 400 years. I think we were all slaves the last time that joke been back there.
No, I ain't been home. Last time I've been home.
Did you come back after Granny funeral?
Probably 2013, 2014 when Kiara graduated. I stopped by.
Yep.
Hey, we gotta get out there, man. We gotta go hunting now.
I'm not going.
Hey, what I will do, I'll hunt with my golf ball if I do get it out of the fairway. But that's about as much hunting as I'm doing. I ain't looking for nothing that day. Anything out there living in the wild, you good with me. You are good with me.
All right, man. Get some sleep. I know there's a big time difference, man. Get some sleep.
Always, fellas. I appreciate y'all having me.
Pleasure.
All right, man. Y'all be good.
Man, have a good one.
All right.
Man, as I said, Joe and Ocho, people ask him all the time when they see him, man, how much of what your brother's saying is true? How much of that is real? Like everything. He like that joke. He remembers everything, even though he was small. And y'all see, chat, everything that I told you. Some of the stuff I forgot. And sometimes he be telling me stuff, then I can add, I can fill in the blank. Like, yeah, I remember that now. But you got to realize, I mean, my memory from the time I was about 5 and then my grandfather died when I was 8, about to be 9. Right. So that was, you 5 years old, your memory is not the greatest, but I just remember him because he didn't really talk a lot, but he had such a commanding voice. He had a very, hey boy, he had one of those type voices.
Yeah.
He wasn't big. He's probably about 5'7", maybe 5'8", probably about 250.
Damn.
Yeah. He had a presence about himself.
Yeah.
And very matter of fact, it wasn't no play, it wasn't no key. I should have told him the story about that when we pull up to the gas station and the man made jokes about my grandfather had false teeth.
Oh, yeah.
He had him sitting on the dash.
Yeah, you say he was
like, hey, Mr. Barney, you better catch your teeth before they run away. Boy, Papa, put that car in park. Hey. Man, I'm a grown man. I don't play. I'm sorry, Mr. Barney. You should be. All right, let's get back on track. LeBron James is expected to make his decision regarding free agency this upcoming week, per Sean Devaney. Joe, where is he going?
Hey, man. It's a lot of speculations out there, Unc and Ocho, and it's a lot of rumblings about different parts going to different places, different players. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know where the hell he's going right now. I think I want to put, Philly in there. I want to put Cleveland in there. I want to put Miami in there and Golden State, them 4. I think he's gonna go to one of them. But I also think he's trying to get some help, meaning like I don't think he just want to go somewhere by himself unless it's Philly. You know what I mean? You can just plug and play in Philly. But even if he goes to Miami, I think he probably wants to bring a guy or two with him.
Yep.
I've been hearing the rumblings about
potential trade with Kyrie.
Kyrie going to Cleveland with him. I ain't gonna lie, I would love to see that too. Ooh. It's a few. Hey man, listen. I think wherever he go, he gonna shake the basketball world up, bro.
Absolutely.
What y'all got? Let me hear it.
I have no idea, Joe, because there are compelling arguments that can be made for every team that he's going to, but there's also a drawback. For every compelling argument that you make, I can make it say, okay, this is why I don't think it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And so that's why it's so hard for me to pinpoint one place. Like I said, for me, the easiest fit where I believe he can still be LeBron James and be first or second option is Golden State. That's what's for me. Everywhere else, you got Donovan, you got James Harden, you got Giannis. So and you need shooting spacing, because now the one thing we know Golden State can do is they can space the floor.
Yeah.
Well, space the floor. LeBron has the ball in his hands. He can get downhill. So for me, that makes the most sense. But LeBron James is not looking to do what makes the most sense for Shannon or anybody else. What makes the most sense for LeBron? What's going to be easiest on my family?
Right.
Whether I play 26 or I play 26, 27, leading into 28 and call it. Do I play 24 and call it a career, or do I play 25 and call it a career? So It's going to have to make sense to him, not us.
Yeah, I agree. I just think the Golden State thing is far-fetched, because if they saying he want AD to come with him, I just don't see Washington giving up AD, considering what they can accomplish this year. Unc and Ocho, I've already stated that I feel like they can make the biggest jump in the Eastern Conference, but the East is going to be jumping this year. And if I'm Bron, just keeping it 100, it's like, damn, I think I want to get the hell up out the Western Conference, bro. I
mean, you'd have to, and more. It's more logic. It's more common sense, especially with LeBron is in being older. Obviously, going to Golden State, a lot of people would like it. Unc, you mentioned the spacing on the floor and him being able to dictate and do some of the things he likes to do, and being LeBron again. But also, who wants to go in the West and have to deal with having to play the Spurs, Thunder, and Nuggets, which I keep saying. Then I think about Philly. Now you third fiddle again. You back put in that situation where Maxey needs the ball, Jaylen Brown needs the ball, then you have Embiid. It just makes no sense. Now, if you're playing NBA 2K, you put LeBron on Philly. It makes sense. To me, the best fit, which is what I said from day one, is coming down here to Miami. The ball is in your hands. You can facilitate, you can dictate, you can pick and choose when you want to insert yourself in the games. Still get your points. You got Bam and Giannis. You ain't got to do much of sitting in the chair. They gonna do all the dirty work. They gonna have it on the construction hat. You got the shooter. You got Tim Hardaway. You got Andrew Wiggins. And I'm sure they're gonna bring another piece or two in. That to me makes the most sense. Cleveland is not happening.
Yeah, Cleveland don't make sense to me, Joe. I understand about the reunion and to go back where it all started, Joe. But with Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Allen.
Okay. Well, listen. If they get rid of, if they trade for Kyrie and get rid of James, which I can't see Dallas doing that, because I don't see Dallas wanting Cooper Flag and James Harden to be. I don't really see that. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, they trade for Kyrie and Kyrie goes back. You still don't like the Cleveland situation?
Well, I like Kyrie and LeBron wherever they are. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. Wherever they are, I like Kyrie and LeBron.
Hey.
I have a question.
What's up?
Hey, Joe, you would know better than me. Unc, you know too, because obviously knowledge of the game, especially with free agency and trades, is much better than I am. What about the opportunity of Kyrie going to Miami? I mean, being at LeBron, I'm telling y'all once again, ahead of time, I continue to throw these hints out, but nobody's really picking up what I'm putting down. What are the chances of Kyrie going down to Miami?
Hey, I don't know what the chances are, but Ocho, I love it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a big fan of Kyrie. He takes the game serious. He always in shape. You know what I mean? He's a savant. And he's shown that he can play with other great players, you know what I mean, and still be super effective. So I like Kyrie wherever he at. I do want to see him playing meaningful basketball. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing him and Bron get back together. I think that would be lit, not only for the game of basketball, but for them two as well, because both were really feel like they have something to prove considering Kyrie coming off of ACL surgery. Bro, and basically, you know, seeing how the Lakers was moving in a different direction and was like, look, man, look, all I need is one team. You know what I mean? And obviously, be 41, about to be 42, bro, and still have options. Okay, Ocho, this treaded waters, bro. We ain't never seen this before.
Nah.
Yeah. So I hate making decisions like this. I mean, most people like certainty. We like routine, Joe.
Yeah.
See, that's why LeBron has been able to play so long, because he loves the routine.
Yeah.
He loves the monotony of getting up, working out, getting shots, doing what he does, go to sleep, work, get up again, go work out. He loves the monotony of that. Now he's gonna have to do that just in another. You know, if the West Coast now. The East Coast now 3 hours. He hadn't been on the East Coast like that full time since he left Cleveland.
Yeah. Well,
But if anybody, look, you don't play this long, be this great without having adaptability.
Mm-hmm.
The greats can always adapt.
Yes.
They can play in any conditions. They can play with no matter the defense. They've probably seen every you know what you can throw at them. They can handle it. It's just a situation where, man, everybody thinks they have a chance. That's the thing, you know, feeling like, oh man, we got Embiid, we got Maxey, we got JB, we got Edgecombe. You know, Miami's like, hey, we got Bam, and we got Giannis, we got Wiggins, we got Davion Mitchell. Cleveland says this is home. He had 2 stints with us here. I honestly don't know. I have no earthly idea where LeBron's going to go. And I'm sure he knows. I'm sure Savannah knows, and probably Rich Paul.
On what he's leaning toward?
I mean,
Yes.
and Ocho knows.
Nah, you don't know. You
I know.
speculating. You speculating.
I'm not speculating. I'm telling you, Joe, and I've been telling you with confidence the past 2 weeks.
I think y'all in the picture, Ocho. I don't think y'all leading the race though.
Oh,
I agree, Joe.
Okay. So when this happens, I want an apology from both of you, please.
Okay. All right.
You ain't gonna go to no game, so why you care?
Huh?
You're not gonna go to any game, so why do you care?
I might go to 1, maybe 2. Well, especially now that I know and understand the game, you know, I can talk it with y'all. Listen, I'm gonna go to maybe 1 or 2 games, but I want to watch it from home so I can see exactly, you know, how the flow of the game is going.
Man, listen, Bron go back to Miami, they're gonna be turned up to the max.
Yeah.
With high, I'm talking about with super high expectations. They gonna be looking to bring the trophy back to Miami, baby.
Hey, listen, and we talk about bringing the trophy back, you know, planning your 23rd, 24th year at 42 years old. Your best chance to get one is over there with them 2 dogs, huh? At the 4 and the 5.
But
I think the thing is that we know Spo, and they play hard. They play hard. Now he don't always have the pieces to go compete, but they're gonna compete. They win some games just because they're better conditioned and they're better coached.
Oh yeah,
not because they have the better team.
No question.
No
question. Yeah. That's why they always in the fight and they always in the race. They ain't never gonna be completely out of it, bro. You know, because we talk about the Heat culture and how those guys operate over there. Man, they always gonna be in it.
So we're gonna find out. Again, they said it's this week. Said it's this week, and we'll see what happens. Draymond spoke about his recruiting. Look who just popped up on the screen, guys.
Hey.
Who?
He muted. Hey, Rich, you muted?
I'm unmuted.
Hey, what's up? What's up, twin?
What's good?
Hey, I'm sitting here trying to educate. I'm trying to educate these 2 on my excellency when it comes to talking basketball and where our LeBron going. Like I know you can't say it, but I know where he's going. And I'm trying to explain to them why he's going and why it makes the most sense.
Well, you know better than me.
Yeah, hey, see what I told y'all. I told you.
Rich, obviously, this has been something going on when LeBron was on an expiring contract, and you know there was going to be some decisions that had to be made. Is he going back? Is he going to retire? If he leaves, if and when he leaves and goes somewhere else, what's he looking for? Is it a championship? Is it a place? I got Savannah, and Zuri's enrolled, and she got her volleyball going on. Savannah has her stuff. Bronny's doing his thing. We got Bryce in Arizona. So as you sat down and talked to LeBron, what became abundantly and crystal clear to you what LeBron was looking for?
Oh man, that's a good question. I mean, I think all of y'all former athletes, it's just uncharted waters. There's very seldom you get to year 24, and number one, you're still playing at such a high level, and then number two, you're still able to contribute and unlock things wherever you may end up. I think the clearest thing was that he wasn't staying in LA. That was probably the most clear thing.
When did you realize that? When did you realize LeBron is not going back to the Lakers? When he finally told you, like, okay, you can start shopping me elsewhere?
Yeah, I think, look, you guys know me the crazy thing is all of y'all know me for a long time. So there's nothing to, I don't fake, but there's nothing to fake here. It was just as simple as that, and all those decisions are tough. Obviously you play somewhere for a long time and, you still want to play the game, but you understand your positioning and how you want to go about things. And so when he made that clear, that was the only clear thing that I had possession of. Everything else, you just have to go to work and try to set the table as best as possible to allow him to understand what's in front of him. And obviously, you guys know Bron is extremely smart with all this stuff. So he has a understanding of what's there. But there are some things that you have to think about that we go through. And believe it or not, I know just as much as you guys know.
Hey, Rich. Hey, what's
good?
Partner?
You know what, Joe? Me and you got an issue, man.
What we got an issue
I ain't
about?
seen you. I ain't heard from you. I used to hear from you all the time. What's going on, Joe? You know you my guy. I come to Little Rock. Don't hear nothing. Listen, where's Joe?
Hey,
what's going on?
It's I keep up with you, man. I see you moving around doing your thing. I'm proud.
I'm trying,
of you.
Joe.
You know what I mean?
Me and you had several conversations, and you know the uphill battle it is, and what you got to deal with. Someone in my position, and now being in an executive role, and what I've been able to build along with my colleagues and things like that. We here, man. Here to stay.
Yeah. Hey. I seen your whiteboard. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I seen your whiteboard. I seen it. I want to know.
You saw one of my whiteboards.
I saw one of your one of your whiteboards. Do y'all got it narrowed down to about 4 or 5 teams, or everybody kind of still wide open?
I don't know nothing about no narrowing down, Joe.
Well, they say he about to make a decision. We just talked about this at hold on.
You know this.
Sean Devaney.
A pair of lips will say anything, man. See, I like coming to Nightcap and I can have a little fun. I want to come on here. I've been trying to come on here just to hang with you guys, man. But yeah, don't listen. Don't listen to that stuff. Okay. Don't nobody know. If I don't know, who know?
See, and I'm
you
it's only one. Hey,
now I know if you
Ocho
don't know,
and RJ know. Ocho and RJ know.
I'm telling you, I know. Listen, let me say. I'm gonna say what Rich can't say. Obviously, Rich is in a position. He's in a great position. But it's a gift and a curse to be in the position that he's in, being the executive that he is. So he has to keep it hush. You have to understand LeBron and Rich and their team in general, how they always been. They've always been 2 or 3 steps ahead of everybody else, And what I like to call it playing the waiting game. LeBron is methodical. They're very strategic, and they're always ahead of the game. They're always ahead of the curve in everything that they do. His next move has to be his best move. That's what they're thinking. So
his final move.
Stay with me. I'll stay with you. Listen to me now. Look at the landscape of the NBA right now. What is the best thing for LeBron to do? Okay. Do I want to go play in the West? Absolutely not. Listen, Golden State, it looked good on paper. Does he want to play with Steph? Yes. He's always loved to play with Steph. But at this point in his career, do you want to go to the West and deal with them juggernauts? No, you don't want to deal with Denver. You don't want to deal with the Spurs and Wemby. You don't want to deal with them. So what's the best fit for him? The East over there in Philly. Why? You got Maxey need the ball. You got Jalen Brunson. Again, I
Jalen Brown.
mentioned it earlier. Excuse me, Jalen Brown. You got Embiid sort of clogging up the hole a little bit. He in the way. That don't make no sense. Down here, the 305 in the county, we already been. Why not bring another trip down here? You could facilitate. You could dictate.
Well,
You control the place of the games.
well, hey, do I got to worry about my cookies getting taken again?
Now we good. We good.
Hey.
I mean, you telling me that now, but when I get there, what is it gonna be like?
It's like a recruiting trip, Joe. They tell you all the good stuff until they get you to sign, and then all of a sudden, no, it ain't nothing like that.
We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
Man, y'all funny, man.
But let me ask you this, Rich.
Okay. Hey, listen, Rich.
Go ahead, Joe.
Rich, damn, can we? I mean, what coast we
Dollar
gonna be
bill
on, man? We
can't
gonna be
give
on the
you
East.
nothing, Joe.
Hey Joe, I just explained everything to you. He's in a tough spot.
Yeah,
So I'm Rich representation right now. I'm his voice.
Okay,
I'm his
all
platform.
right.
I'm telling
All
y'all
right.
what's gonna happen.
It's just kind of
You
hard
have
to believe.
you have another client, and he got traded from the Lakers, went to Dallas. He got injured right there, and he really didn't get an opportunity to fulfill because the way they looked at it, they thought if we got Kyrie, we got AD, and they ended up getting Cooper Flag. I would have loved to have seen how that would have panned out. It didn't happen. But if AD can give them somewhere between 60 and 65 games with Trey, with something to prove after being traded from Atlanta, and AJ DeBonza, can the Wizards be
I think the
problem
Wizards
in
are
the
top 6 team in the East. I think
There we
listen,
go.
I think the Wizards are top 6 team in the East, man. I really believe that because, say what you want about Trey. Look, it's very difficult to play one-on-one basketball defensively in the NBA. I don't care who you are. Nobody
Yes.
could guard Joe Johnson. Nobody. The best of them. And we had some great defenders. Tony Allen was numero uno off night. He was the original off night. You had a lot of great defenders back then. It's just hard to defend a guy one-on-one. So now you got to have great team defensive guys that can help side defense. Your rotations have to be right. When it comes to being a great team, I think understanding and getting guys to buy in and play a role has a major factor. The younger the team, you got to think all these guys are coming from, it was my situation. They picked the school they wanted to go to. They picked the AAU team they wanted to play on. They picked the high school team they wanted to play on. So now I get to the league. I don't have that. So now who's willing to actually buy in? Who's willing to play a role, right? Because you're not getting 25 shot attempts every night. Not when you got all-stars and all NBA type guys on the team, right? And then someone has to sacrifice. So I think if the Wizards, the organization is not of what people would perceive just because they had a losing record. They're actually doing some really great things there in Washington. They went out and got Will Dawkins and Michael Winger. The ownership group had already been great. So that's never been an issue. Ted and his son Zach are tremendous people. I just believe that they're going to be a really strong team and a shock to the East this year, given that all cylinders are clicking. I know AJ's coming in as the number 1 pick, but he's going to have to fit in and play a role. Now, there'll be some nights where he get off and do his thing, no question about it, and he's talented enough to do so. But it's just all about the buy-in, and that happens in training camp. That happens in the film room. That happens on a Tuesday night against Sacramento or against Milwaukee or the young teams that you may see on paper and say, oh, we should beat them. But then you have to actually beat them because this is the NBA. So you go in there and you playing me basketball, you won't win. Mm-hmm. The one thing AD brings to the table is he's a champion, right? He's been to the finals and won. He's been to the Western Conference Finals. When he came to LA, I think 6 out of the 7 years or whatever he was there, they made the playoffs, or maybe 5 out of the 7, but they play high-level basketball the entire time. So he brings that into the locker room. And in addition to, they got those wings, they got really young guards. And I think they're going to do things the right way. So if there was a sleeper in the East, it's Washington for me now. Could they be 6? Could they be 8? Whatever, couple games off would dictate that. But staying healthy, I think they'll be the surprise of the league this year.
Absolutely.
Rich, you look at Wemby. Wemby has an opportunity to sign a supermax contract, $303 million. He takes $250.
Don't do this to me,
And you hear a lot of agents.
Don't do this to me, man.
I know, but see, I know how you feeling, but the thing is that second apron. And we hear Brad Stevenson say that's why we had to move on from Jaylen Brown. I don't, whatever the case may be. But I thought winning was the most important. And if we're going to win, okay, if we have to go to the first apron, the second apron, hell, if we got to get a apron.
You got to get Aunt your mama's apron, for all that money. Listen, here's the thing. I think there's certain decisions that can be made by certain people. And, if you know Wemby, if you know his representation, both Jeremy and Boone are really great guys. I think he's one of those guys that can actually do it and justify it down there in San Antonio for different reasons. But I do think that I don't know if it sets a trend, but it depends on your situation and it depends on what's important to you. The way I look at things has always been, you guys aren't going to play forever. I don't know if you're going to play 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, 14. And at some point, your value doesn't stay consistent or doesn't increase. Most people's values decrease, especially after year 5 or 6, sometimes 7. So, and I think that's one of those things that is very, it's misleading for the fans and for people that watch our sport and watch athletes. They think, they make money and they make that level of money all the time. No.
Right.
The other thing too is athletes have to make their most important decisions at their youngest age. See, you guys, just unlike executives, we keep getting bites at the apple. You can go and do something else. You reposition yourself. I work over here for this corporate company. Now I go over here and, the mistakes I made at 35, now I'm making my money at 45, and then I really hit it at 55. You guys don't get that. That hardwood don't give. That gridiron don't give. That ice rink don't give. That baseball diamond don't give. You can't, you can't play forever. And so you say, well, you can make it up. Not really. And the other thing is, well, most people can't. And the other thing is, I always say the more years you play in college, just take those years at your highest earning potential and knock it off your career earnings. And so it's tough, right? And so I don't necessarily recommend things, but also I don't represent everybody. But if my client was in a position to where he can do that, like right now, LJ's not making it about the money. He's not making it about the money. We didn't sit back and tell nobody to hold nothing or do. There was conversations, but at the end of the day, people got to do what they need to do. But it's not about that. And so that actually makes the decision harder because as you guys as former athletes, when have you ever made a decision that wasn't about the money as an athlete?
Right.
That always trumps your decision because you can say, man, you know what? I really like that team over there, but they got $1. This team over here offering 10. Hey, I got to go get this $10 just because of the position. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to get that 10. But
is that what makes it so difficult? Is because everybody seems to have the damn same amount of money.
Well, here's the thing. When you remove the money, now you actually have clarity. You never seen an athlete be in this position, huh? When have you ever seen an athlete be in this position where he can sit there and say, oh, don't worry about the money? How? I've never seen it. I don't know. I've been around a long time. It's my 25th season. It's his 24th. I count 25. I don't know. I've never seen that before. And so, but that's not the only thing that makes it difficult. There's a number of things that makes it difficult. And obviously being in year 24, you're not in 12 or 14. And so you really have to evaluate things a lot differently. And look, we're never going to be rushed to do anything. And we damn sure don't care about what nobody has to say or think. Not at this point. We didn't work too hard to get here. Now we can't be worried about that. I think it's more so just, when the man's ready to make his decision, he makes a decision. But I say all that to say, when you're talking about from Wemby's situation, I tip my hat. He's showing leadership with his group of people. And you know that Spurs organization, man, they are first class, and you know, I think I don't know how much I don't see how much was it, like a $30 million difference or whatever the case may be, $50 million difference over 5, so that's 10. Texas 8. Yeah, you know, it's real money, but hey, everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is different.
What about the criticism, Rich? They say you're an active agent and you have a pod and you're speaking on, you don't only just speak on things that might impact you and your clients, but potentially speaking on things that impact other clients and other agents and other teams. What do you say to
everybody's speaking on everything, huh? I'm saying everybody's speaking on everything. What I say is, you know, I'm not turning down an opportunity to influence the youth, to give the youth confidence that they can do anything. Because guess what? While all these people are the main ones talking, they're also the main ones wasn't going to ever give somebody that looked like me, that come from what I come from, the lack thereof a higher education, an opportunity. So why should I care what they have to say when I'm continuing to just look at the blades that's being trailed? Don't worry about what I'm saying. Right. Just look at the blades that's being trailed and the opportunities that's given. Yeah. I have 229, including myself, 30 young people that work. You know, when I first started my business, nobody believed. You know how hard it was for me to get an opportunity. You know how many meetings I had to drive runs I had to make and be turned down. And so I think it's not necessarily what's being said, it's the package that the words is coming in. You know, it's me, and I understand that, and that's okay. But just because it hadn't been done before, don't mean it ain't the right thing to do. And look, there is a responsibility that comes with things, and I know that. But if you really listen and don't focus on the clipping, even early on this year, I just gave a scenario based upon what my colleague was saying, and I gave a scenario breaking down what could be. And if you dissect it, what was this? What was sought after? A bid. All I said is, if it was me, the way I look at it, because as you know, this is what I do. I do this every day, all day, evaluate talent, and it's not just. People say, "Oh, you just an agent." Well, actually, that's not true. I'm actually the CEO of the company that happens to be an agent. And so, you know, trying to put somebody in a box is the worst thing, especially for me. I mean, it's just tough to put me in a box because, you know, I know how hard it is. And once somebody turn that faucet off, and you go there and you try to turn that faucet on, there's no more water. You still thirsty, you got to drink. So you got to create other pipelines, you know, because you know how this thing goes. And so I don't get discouraged. You know, discouragement has killed more people than guns. And, you know, I can't focus there, man. It's just too tough to focus there, especially when I know how hard it is to get an opportunity. And, you know, players have podcasts. You know, the moment that it distracts or get in the way of my day job, then that's a different story. But it doesn't at all. You know, I haven't missed a beat. We growing, and we having a lot of fun. And you know, again, they talked about Jesus, man. So I don't take myself too serious.
Hello.
Would you leave your current role to run a team, say like a Rob, like a Leon Rose? Would that something you would consider?
No, not right now. Not right now. We rolling, huh? Did you see the draft?
Hey, speaking of the draft, man, you got one of my favorite players to watch. I watched him in high school. Caleb Wilson.
Nice.
Hey, I've been ranting and raving to Unc and Ocho about how nice he is. And I thought he showed great flash in college, obviously him getting hurt. But when you think about it, Rich, that he made 7 threes in college, bro. He went 7 for 11 the other night.
Yeah.
From 3. And they talk about, oh man, he reminds me of KG. He reminds me of KG. Hell, I seen a lot of KD the other night.
Yeah. Listen, I think I've always said it. I thought he had the most upside in the entire draft, and just a tremendous kid, a great family, and he's serious about his approach. He's serious about his profession. You know, when you see
Oh
the
man.
post game interview, and they said you had 35. He's like, yeah, but we lost. Focus on
Yeah.
that. We lost. And then he talked about how he was emotional going into the game, and being
Yeah.
vulnerable and being able to state that, hey, I was emotional. I actually cried because this is my first
Yeah.
time playing since I got hurt. The game means that much to me. That's not an act.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. That's not
Nah.
an act.
No,
That is
nah.
very authentic and true to the core. And we had Caleb and Koa Pete and Braden Burry's just an unbelievable draft class this year, man. And just unbelievable young men and families, though. That's the thing. And so,
Yeah.
when you talk about going to do something else, obviously, people talk about that, and there's been rumors, and every competitive agent meeting, they tell families, oh, Rich going to run a team and things like that. I think that's part of the game. But the reality of it is, no. I built a real. See, it's a difference between building a business and building a book of business. I built a business, and so it's not that easy to go away from. And I don't even want to do that, but it's not that easy to go away from. I enjoy what I do, getting up every day. I'm in that office every day if I'm not on the golf course, obviously, and I think it's. I'll say this. I'm honored when people say that because, as you guys know, I come a long way, man. But at the same time, I really enjoy what I do. The moment I stop enjoying it, I won't do it. But right now, I really enjoy what I do. I have great clients. I have great families. We built a tremendous business that stretches far beyond representation. And every day I get up, I'm still thinking of how to get better. I'm still trying to perfect my craft, man, and find different ways of processing and different verticals that's not representation, just a representation adjacent. I'm learning a lot every day, and so you learn from young people. You get a lot of young people around you. These kids are smart, man, very smart. So I'm learning a lot, Unc. So no, not right now, man. Not right now. I'm still a young man, huh? What you trying to? Why you trying to get me out the game?
Hey,
you with them?
I ain't trying to get you out the game.
You with me? Okay.
Hey, Rich. Go ahead, Ocho. Go ahead.
No, I got a question. With everything you accomplished, being a CEO, building a business, if you didn't go this route, if you didn't go this route, hell, if I didn't play football, if football didn't work out, I wanted to be a marine biologist. I wanted to be a veterinarian because I love animals and I love killer whales.
Yeah.
What would have been your other route if you didn't pan out the way it
That's
did?
a good question. I was always a people's person, Ocho. You know that. Hell, me and you became friends. I ain't played football. Wasn't ever in the Bengals locker room or nothing. You just had a liking for me, and the same way with me and Joe. That's a good question. Look, I threw so many things at the wall, hoping one stick, man. And then obviously, I think people get it misconstrued when I talk about my journey, and people try to make it that I'm as if I'm not appreciative of the opportunity that LeBron forgave me. I was tremendously appreciative, so much so that I couldn't wait to do what I've been able to do and not be dependent of. Because I think when an athlete give you an opportunity as a friend, as a brother, as a cousin, distant cousin, whatever the case may be, that's not something that you should rest on. That's not to make a bed. That's more of like a pallet, and it's just one of those boosters. But then I think the most respect that we can show you guys is to go on and build something, and then you can look back and say, hey man, you know what? I'm with that, and I try to, and I say that to all the young guys that surround my clients. I tell them, it's on you. There's no way that you should be asleep when your guy go to practice and come back from practice. There's no way. There's no way them cars should be on E or not washed. There's no way the cleaners shouldn't be there. The Amazon boxes shouldn't be by them doors, that garage door, that front door. That snow removal should be on time. that refrigerator, them cleaning crews, all of that, because it's just a proper way of doing things. And as you know, I try to get a game and as best as I can, man. I'm extremely appreciative of the opportunity that was given to me, but at the same time, I know I knew I couldn't lean on that, And the last thing I ever wanted to do was be that guy in the section. And then when it's all over, then people ain't picking up your phone calls. When I had to build something. They're not picking up your call. They don't care who you used to hang around with. That don't mean nothing. That's not going to pay the bills. And so I try to express that as best as possible because, I've seen a lot, man. I've seen a whole lot. I had to deal with a whole lot. And so I don't know, Ocho. I probably would have been in the music, probably in music or fashion, music or fashion. I could, vice president of global marketing at one of these shoe companies, or, a manager, music manager. I can manage talent all day long. I'm an A&R too now. I can pick a lot of records and find writers and get songs made and find the producers. I had a record deal at 24 years old.
What you did?
Man, come on, man. Listen.
You can sing?
I done picked singles. I done it all, Ocho. That's just that's just me.
Well, we know you can pick a single.
No. I picked singles. Come on. There you go.
Oh, singles. Okay.
I said singles. My bad.
Singles. Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad you said that, man. LeBron gave you an opportunity. He threw you a layup. And I sing too, so I can sing my demo.
Here you go. Hey, listen, Ocho, I don't know about no layup. May have been a pass. I had to make the layup myself.
Right.
I don't know about no layup.
I've been trying to get in the music industry for a little minute. I can sing now.
Listen,
I can sing my
Ocho,
demo.
see, this is what we need to do for you. Because one thing about you, you got it. You're a star. I know you're a star. Yeah. Listen, we got to surround you with the right writers.
Yeah.
We got to, we got to get you the right reference. We're going to have to put that auto tune on you, though, man, because I know you. We got to put that auto tune on you, Ocho. But we're gonna do all the other stuff, the theatrics, man. We got.
You gonna might need to put AutoZone. That doesn't need car parts.
Hey, Unc, come on, Unc. Hey, Unc, I ain't inviting you to my show when I perform.
No, let's invite your boy to the show. Rich, let me ask you. I'm gonna get you out on this. Rich, you know what? Being in this business, like you say, quarter century, and you've seen some players have some up and downs. You was right where with LeBron in 2011. De'Aaron Fox had a very similar situation this year. Had he didn't play his best ball. We know De'Aaron Fox is an all-star. He's a phenomenal talent. What were some of the things that you relayed to him, that you talked to him about after the series was over?
I talked to him a lot. Series over, during the series, after games and things like that. Anytime you play a sport, you got to have short memory. You got to have short memory. I think people, it's hard to place a one season on a not so used series. I think we've all seen that from the best of athletes. You don't look like yourself for a series for whatever reason. Shots not falling, don't have your same quickness or your shift, or the timing is off or anything like that. And sometimes it just you said that blackjack table long enough, you're gonna get a bad shoe, maybe one or two of them. You just got to. You got to weather the storm. New Edition made the best song ever. Can You Stand the Rain? So I think during that time we was just having conversations about short memory, keeping the confidence, understanding that the social media is, especially with all the things that's going on with gambling and things like that now. I think the comments and things like that is out of control when it comes to things like that. So you have to block those things out. But also do other things. Having, not being on scoring don't mean you can't affect the game in different ways. So just trying to keep, anytime in that situation, you're just trying to keep guys positive, but at the same time, there's a balancing act. Like you can talk about it, but then you can't talk too much about it, right? Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be drowned out. And when I say you, I'm saying the athlete don't want to be drowned out with it. You gotta get there, spots. Go by the house, have a conversation, have a little meal. You may have 5, 6 conversations, weed a conversation within that conversation about it, and then you move on. But De'Aaron's a professional. I have no doubt that he'll have a good year this year. We don't make excuses, and so you got to have accountability in situations like that. And he said it himself. Obviously, he needed to do a better job, and I think given the opportunity the next time he will. Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. Hey, Rich, thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah, no problem. I know I've been trying to get on.
Hey, tell LeBron, tell Go when you want to have that big reveal. We'll take me on Nightcap, Club Shay Shay.
Whatever. Listen, y'all get on me, man. I don't know anything. I know just as much as y'all know.
Hey, typically I hit him, Rich. I hit him in the DM. He'll hit me right back. Hell, I hit him. I said, hey, man, I need you to come on Nightcap. I still ain't heard from him. Typically, he hit me right back.
Didn't he tell you he was going to do this? He said, I thought y'all was going to do the show. Well, he ain't going to do it now.
Well,
but I thought, I don't know, I thought y'all had a conversation.
Hey, look here. His face card good anytime.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, he got interest. He got interest to the club. He got interest to the club anytime in his life.
I watched the show, man. I enjoy the show. Y'all my guys, man. So I said I've been trying to come on, and it's tough. So this happened to be the right time. I hit Ash. I said, y'all. I hit you. I said, y'all on? He said, yeah. They said, yeah, I'm on. So I appreciate you guys having me on, man. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
Tell the wife we said
I will do.
When she performing again? Is she touring anytime soon?
Not to my knowledge. Yeah, not to my knowledge. Hey, listen.
Man, get off my pod, man. Not to my knowledge.
I got blinders on, man.
Whatever.
One thing for sure, I'm like this.
They don't know nothing about that, Rich. They don't know how to lock
that horse
in
in the Kentucky Derby, all he sees is the finish line, man. I don't know who on the left or who on the right. I'm just like this.
All right, man. We appreciate you, Rich.
All
Man.
right,
Have a good one, man.
All right, bro.
Tell everybody we all said hello. All right, bro.
Hey.
Rich Paul, ladies and gentlemen. Nightcap's Big Three is happy to have been partnered with the Big Three. We'll keep you up with the league all season long. We'll be the #1 destination for all game recaps and analysis all summer long. The Houston Rig Hands beat Miami 305, 50-47. Jonathan Simmons ran the show with 19 points on 8 of 12 shooting, 7 assists, while Isaiah Austin quietly stacked a double-double, 12 points, 10 boards, 2 blocks to anchor the win. Miami got 23 from Beasley and 17 and 9 rebounds from Lance Stevenson, but couldn't close the three-point gap they carried out of halftime. Both teams sit 1-3. The Dallas Power beat DMV Trilogy 50-42. Still perfect. The Dallas moved to 4-0 behind 23 points from Elijah Stewart, who did his damage inside and out. Greg Monroe added a clean 12-7. DMV kept the game within reach on 16 points from James Johnson, 12 from Earl Clark, but Dallas led from start to finish and never let the margin tighten. Trilogy falls to 2-2. Dallas stays atop the standing with Chicago.
Hey.
Joe?
Hey, that Dallas Power team.
Yes.
They probably gonna be there toward the end, Unc and Ocho. I'm gonna tell y'all why. You know Nancy Lieberman, right?
Yeah.
I know Unc know who she is.
Yes.
But her son, TJ Klein, he plays on the team too. All out hustle, all out dog, all out gorilla. Yeah. They have a bunch of guys who like even Elijah Stewart, who came from the LA Ride, they got rid of him. They didn't re-sign him. And he gave them that work this season already. They got guys who trying to prove themselves, bro. They 4-0, Greg Monroe holding it down in the paint. They gonna be hard to beat, man. They running through cats.
Yeah, Trilogy, that's
Steven Jackson.
Stack's team, right?
Yeah. It's Steven Jackson team, and when you look at it, James Johnson, new to the Big Three, he's been playing well. Earl Clark has been playing well, but you need that third guy. See, if you ain't got one guy who can go out and get you 25 or 30 every weekend, hell, then you're going to need at least 3 guys to chip in and be able to really put in some work.
You somewhere 12, 15 then.
Yeah. I mean, if your boy were playing, like I tell you, I keep 30 in my back pocket. Hell,
you got
if
34?
I got 30, Listen, if I got 30 in my back pocket, out of my other 3-4 teammates hit up, they can't come up with 20 points. We don't deserve to win. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. But it's good seeing these guys compete. I thought who was that? Who else was there today? Had a good the Boston Ball Hogs and the Chicago Triplets. You know, they kind of went into like more time because it was 50, 53, 51.
Because you got to win by 2, right?
Yeah, you got to win by 2. So, man, the bump been good, bro. Them dudes out there competing. It's hard for me to watch Unc and Ocho. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, boy.
Man, Joe, what's going on with Miami? Obviously, Beasley's doing what Beasley does. They got, think about it. They scored, Beasley got 23. Lance Stevenson had 17. So they had 40 of the 47. The other, like you said, the other 3 teammates, they got to come up with 10, 12.
Hey, that championship hangover, That championship hangover, they won it last year, and you know now you the hunted. You know what I mean? And,
yes.
and now you got teams really looking to play y'all, really looking to defeat y'all. Y'all the standard. Y'all got this target, this bullseye on your back, and it just ain't been. It's been unfortunate for them. And they lost their muscle, which Big Reggie Evans, who played with him. He out for the season. I think he had like a foot injury, so. Okay. They don't really got that dog, that muscle no more. They used to have
the rebounds.
Yeah. You need somebody to do that dirty work, boy.
Chicago Triplets beat the Boston Ball Hogs. They still unbeaten. Brandon Moss iced himself bearing the game-winning 3 to cap a 24-point night. 4 made triples. Leandro Barbosa filled the sheet. He was 15 and 11 boards as Chicago erased the halftime deficit with a 30-point second half. Joe, you got Jeremy Pargo matched Moss 24 points for Boston. Deshaun Stevenson, force on the glass, had 16 rebounds, 11 of them offensively. Chicago moves to 4-0, level with Dallas atop the league. Boston falls to 2-2.
Chicago, they're a deep team too. Montrezl Harris didn't even play. He didn't even play this week. And last week, hell, I think he had 30-something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had 34 last week.
Yeah,
yes.
He had 34 last week. I like how Pargo's been playing with the Ball Hogs. He's going to have to put up he's going to need at least 25 a weekend just for him to be able to compete. If ain't nobody else going to chip in and really give you points, that's the thing. So, but he got the talent. He can do it. But, yeah, Chicago and that Dallas Power team, they look the best right now.
Right. So the Houston Rig Hands beat Miami 305, 50-47. Jonathan Simmons, he had 19 points. He was 8 of 12 shooting, 7 assists. Isaiah Austin had a double-double with 10 points. 12 points, 10 rebounds. Michael Beasley played a phenomenal, but it was not enough. He had 23. Lance Stevenson tripped in with 17 and 9, but it was not enough to beat the Houston Rig Hands. The Power beat the DMV 50-42. Dallas is still undefeated on the season, 23 points from Elijah Stewart, and Greg Monroe did Greg Monroe things, 12 points, 7 rebounds. And the Triplets beat the Ball Hogs 53-49. Brandon Moss iced it himself, burying a game-winning 3 to cap a 24-point night with 4 made triples. Leandro Barbosa did all he could. He had 15 and 11. And Chicago raced a halftime deficit with a 30-point second half.
Yeah.
Pargo for the Boston Ball Hogs, Joe, had 24. Deshaun Stevenson had 16 rebounds, 11 of them offensively, but it was just not enough to overcome the undefeated Chicago team.
Yep.
The LA Riots are back to 500 after a 50-41 victory over the Detroit Amps. Costa Koufos put up another monster, 20 points, 10 rebound double-double on 100% shooting. Koufos also had 4 blocks. Detroit falls to 0-4. Dante Green and Corey Brewer each had 12 points apiece, but struggled from the field.
Hey, Detroit, with tears in my eyes, man. Y'all hang in there, bro. That's my squad.
You back next year? You back next year?
We gonna see if God's willing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
God willing.
Hey, God's willing. You know. It's hard to see them boys, you know, struggle the way that they have because Dwight Howard didn't even play today, but that Costa Koufos dude, he can go. He played in the NBA for a little while. I
remember him.
Yeah, he can play. And it's just hard because it's like, damn, Jordan didn't even play well. And it's like we lost by 9. How the hell that happened? But you got to be able to put up points in the big 3, bro. That's the thing. You don't play against no clock.
Right.
You know what I mean? We play in the 50, Unc and Ocho, so we need buckets.
Yes.
And that's what it's about.
Tune in to Nightcap all season long for our Big 3 game recap from the Big Three. It's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q&Ayyy.
Hey, Unc and Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, what do you call an Asian man with an amputated leg?
One gone.
No.
Limping.
Who?
What'd you call him?
Limping.
We got 3 video voicemails from our video chat. Let's take a listen to the first one, guys.
Shay, brother Portier.
Yeah.
We on that, Ocho, Joe.
I see that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hey, man, jump back in there and let us know what you think. I know it's smooth. Everybody doesn't have it. Even my boy DJ. DJ said, man, a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Here's our second one. Let's take a listen at the second one.
Ocho, Isa, where y'all at, Joe? You were supposed to be out there. Big 3, LA.
Oh, he was locked in.
Hey, Joe said he'll be back next year. Just bear with him.
Yeah, we'll see.
Do we have any more action? That was it. We only had 2. Okay. All right. Dr. Frank L. Bellamy say, I have both my unks tonight. I'm tickled pink. Thank you again for that amazing gift. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, he's like, I told him today, he's like, man, what y'all doing tonight? Y'all got Nightcap? I said, yeah. I said, what you doing? He's like, man, you need me? I said, hey, yeah, call in. You ain't got ish to do. They should just let players fight on the floor at this point. The only issue is head hitting the hardwood. No. The league didn't take off until they cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Sponsors and fans don't want to see that. That's not what basketball is. In hockey, that works in hockey. That does not work in the NBA. That does not work. No. They should not let them do that. And Adam Silver isn't going to let them do that because the game took off when they cleaned it up.
Yeah.
My mom always told me, know your audience. You got to know who you're talking to and who not to talk to. Absolutely right. Everybody don't play like you play. All that pranking and trying to put a camera in somebody's face and all try to do all that stuff. Y'all try to get TikTok. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get yourself hurt. What you going to do? And then everybody going to say, you know what they say then? Well, he ain't have to do that. She ain't have to do that. Well, then why? Everybody don't want to be a part of your game.
Hello.
Everybody doesn't want to be a part of your foolishness. Leave people alone that you don't know. If you know somebody, you know what you can and can't do with said individual. But a total stranger, for a click, for a like, and when somebody busts hell at you, the first thing they say, well, he took it too far. That was too much force. That was unnecessary. No, what that he or she did was unnecessary.
Hello.
So let that be a lesson to you. Sit your ass down and leave people alone.
I'm with you, boy. I'm with you.
I hope you did your homework on your brother. I done took that test a number of you. I took that test over 58 years, so I think we good on that one. Shout out to my son EJ and his team, the Northern Arizona Wranglers, on their win today, the Indoor Football League, coming to Vegas next. Congratulations, EJ and the team.
Congrats.
Absolutely. Since you brush your teeth 10 times daily, what toothpaste do you use? Do you use regular toothbrush or an electric one? No, I cut it down. I'm only down to about 5 or 6 a day. Ocho was making fun of me. I use Colgate, and no, I use a regular toothbrush.
You don't put a little baking soda on there?
Man, that's old. Excuse
Yeah.
me, Joe. That's old school. No,
hey.
I have not put no baking soda on there, but I do use I use a regular toothbrush, and I use TheraRinse. I use mouthwash. I got to be be fresh. You know what I'm saying, Joe? 'Cause, back in the day. I don't do that no more, but I used to be leaning over that thing like this, Joe.
Hey. You used to have that stay flow in your pants with that crease real nice.
Yeah, boy. Fly light on me, I cut his throat, Joe. I think that thing hard. I'm talking about, hey, you can step out the pass and they stand up.
They stand up, yeah.
They stand up. That's how hard that crease was. Big three. How did you manage co-parenting with multiple women, especially when everyone is pulling you in all directions and you're only one person trying to be the best father while being successful in your own profession?
Hell, I'm still managing.
Hey, I mean, I always like to say I got lucky.
Yeah, you did.
I got lucky. Everybody was on one accord. Everybody was on the same page. We understood this is for the betterment of the child, you know, and it wasn't about nothing else but the child. And I did it multiple times and they had no problems, no issue ever.
Consider yourself lucky.
Yeah,
that
lucky.
was the biggest thing, is that, you know, look, even though you're not with them, everybody still wants to be number one. Everybody wants to feel that their child is more special than the next. And so, like, no, I love them all the same. I'm going to do all the same. And once that's the hardest part that I went through. Everybody's situation is different. Ocho say he didn't really have any issues. I don't know Joe's situation, but that was the biggest thing for me. Is like, okay, everybody's the same. Yeah, everybody's the same. Everybody's on a level playing field.
I'm still navigating through it. Yeah.
It's not easy, because it's easy if they want to make it easy. Sometimes they want to make it difficult because, hey, they see you prospering or you in a situation and they're not a part of that. They see, okay, yeah, I get X amount of dollars, but this thing could be so much better if I was in that situation with said individual.
There you go. Say it a little louder for the people.
That's what you had. That's what I had. Everybody's different. I don't know what he went through or what they went through or what that. I'm just telling you my situation. And it wasn't until we got it, we had to have I was like, God, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I said, I mean, we go in here and we getting child modifications because everybody was, telling someone, oh, Shannon has 8 these. I was like, these are child modifications. But anyway, I say, you think that makes you look good? That we going back for child modification, something that we could have handled outside of the court?
Right.
I mean, I'm still, no matter what you think of me, I'm still their father.
Yeah.
I'm still that.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, making things easy was everybody's main objective.
Yes.
Everybody's main objective. Understanding, for one, protecting me, 2, protecting the brand, and just one band, one sound, huh? And being able to have not one, but everyone on the same page and understanding, well, if I got it, you always got it.
Yeah.
Will always be good. And nobody hits me unless it's an emergency. And they know they're good for it. And I think that in itself alone, knowing that I'm going to always be good, and if I need him, he got me. If an emergency comes up, he got me. They're not out here trying to be crazy, living a lifestyle, looking rich. You already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I absolutely know what you're talking about.
Hey, man, when I say lucky, but I also dealt with those and procreated with those that come from my same background and understand how hard it was to get where I got to.
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing for you, Ocho, is that they didn't have people in their ear. A lot of times you start getting people in their ear, Joe. Girl, you could do this. Girl, you should have that. Girl, he making all this, and you see what his old lady got. You should have that, cause she ain't got no kid from him. You got a kid from him. Yada yada.
That
Shut up.
That work for weak women. That talk and those birds of a feather, especially those that chirp and say what you can and can't get. Nah, I didn't have kids from them type. That's having ulterior motives when things don't go the way you want it to go.
The thing is, I said, okay, how about this here? Let's just say, for the sake of argument, you get your wish and you cost me my job. You think you're gonna get the same amount of money if I get a regular job?
Absolutely not. They don't think like that.
So to prove your point, so you could see me be in a situation that I really shouldn't be in, because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, just because you're upset. You want to see me lose my job, get a regular job, then you don't get the money. Does that make sense to you guys? I don't bother y'all. I let y'all do what y'all do. This who you want to be with, long as he treat my kid good, I'm cool with it. All I ask is y'all give me the same grace that I give y'all. I don't want anything less, anything more. Just give me what I give y'all.
Hello. Ooh.
It ain't always that simple, though, Ocho and Joe.
It ain't, man. It ain't. I mean, Ocho, I'm happy for you. You
Yeah, hey,
blessed,
Joe.
brother.
You know, it'd be hard for him to let me go, Joe, because I'm a little catch like a fish now.
Joe, I used to tell my girlfriend, I said, hold on. They saying all this. They should leave. You should leave me. You should leave me. I tell you what. I bet you every last one of them that say you should leave me, I guarantee you they'll trade positions with you tomorrow.
Every last one of them.
Absolutely.
Every last one of them. Huh?
Absolutely.
Come on now.
We know how it go, man.
I said, but you're gonna listen to them. Mm-hmm. I said you're gonna listen to them because every time they say something, you run to me and say such and such did this and such say this. I said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst thing, boy. That he say, she say, and they coming back to you with it. I know what you mean, boy. And you catching hell off something you can't even control
at all.
Where you been? At practice? Where you went after that? To the dining hall? What you do after that? Study hall? Where you did after that? The bed? I mean, contrary to what you think, I am trying to graduate. I am going to graduate. But I'm going to graduate while still trying to do what I'm here for. If that's play football at a high level and go to the NFL.
Yeah. Hey.
Hell, I'm doing your homework. The question is, what are you doing? I'm doing your papers.
Hey, they call you the next day, the next morning. I called you last night. What you was doing? Hell, I was asleep. Why is that not a good enough answer? I'm asleep.
Joe, we didn't have phones in our room, Joe. We had community phones. The phone ringing. Okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, guys, I go answer the phone. What if it's not for me? Hey, squirrel, telephone. Man, that phone ringing. I don't care nothing about that phone ringing. At that time of the night, guess what? I know it ain't my grandma. I know it ain't my sister. I know it's not my brother, and I know it's not my mom. Not at that time of the night. So guess what? No, I ain't getting. Well, the phone just rang and what the hell you want me to do? You make it seem like I'm the only one on the dorm. Oh, we got 40 doors. We got 80 guys on the second floor, and you talk about ain't nobody answer the phone.
Well, I remember them days.
The hell?
See, we had phones inside our actual dorm, so I had my own phone, but it was like a landline. It was a landline though.
Yeah,
you know what
you
I mean?
had to pay for that, Joe. We didn't have that. I ain't had no money like that, Joe.
Nah, it just came with the scholarship. But what I'm saying is, by the time I became a sophomore, Unc and Ocho, and I started getting rumblings about me going to the NBA. Man, my damn dorm phone was off the hook. I'm talking about to the point where my girlfriend used to come, she used to come visit me because she had to stay in my dorm with me. I had to take it off the hook.
Unplug it at the wall, Joe.
Oh, man, listen. I call hell behind that. Why you got your phone off the hook? Because if you plug it in, it's going to be ringing every damn 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you going to feel some type of way.
Yeah, you is. So go on plug it in because I know you think I'm lying. Go on plug it in. You going to see.
Unc was a professional snitch. First 48 would have loved him. Cause I had to survive, cuz. What you want me to do, man? Little 5-6-year-old kid trying to survive in this cruel and harsh world.
Yeah. Hey,
cuz I was Raymond. I had to do what I had to do, Joe.
I see. Hey, boy, I know Spanker was putting down a mean demonstration on y'all.
Yeah. I had to tell him. I had to get the heat up off me, Joe. Hey, you let that boy come in here crying one more time and see what happens. Hey, Joe, you know me, do it. I dare you to do it.
Yeah.
I fix my face. Do it. I dare you to do it. Hey, I pretend. Okay.
Hey,
I buy you some cookies. I buy you some cookies and a soda.
Hey, and them old school cats back then, boy, used to have them big rusted thick hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Boy, they put them hands on, they feel like leather. Hell, they
Man,
hit you.
my grandfather dipped tar, and he was a farmer.
Ooh.
So he had big, thick ass, meaty hands. heavy hands, Joe.
My grandpa worked on the railroad. He worked on the railroad. Big.
Hey, in the woods, dipping tar.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, I told on him. Had to tell on him. But that's what I'm saying. That's why he was my responsibility. They all were. If I did something, like he said, they got in trouble. My aunts, my sister, my brother. Mostly it was my brother because he know my brother. He's a boy. I'm gonna be around him. I'm gonna follow what he do. So he had to do right.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, I be crying. I be in the house and I be crying. My grandfather in the bedroom. Hey, what's wrong with that boy? Nothing but something wrong with him. He crying. Hey, Joe, to be in there, you make me sick. I be in there with tears in my eyes, talking about. Man, they were sick of me, Joe. They were sick of me. Can you pass the microphone to Ash? I would love to ask if she knows what she saw in you that made her leap with you from Fox. I saw how hard she worked, and it's hard for women to break through in this business, especially on the producer side. She was young, right out of college. I mean, I think she had been there. I think she had got there a couple of years before I got there. But I knew she had ideas. I was like, well, what? Why don't they let you do it? They're like, they're not going to let me do it. She's like, I'm not a male. And so I was like, okay. I said, you know what? If I ever get my own show, I wasn't looking to get a show, looking to do my own thing. Hell, I was fine. Kick my feet up. Hey, I ain't got to do no work. All I do is just, hey, Joe, I just show up. Hey, I show up at 4:30 in the morning. Hey, get the rundown, go do what I do, and leave. I wasn't looking to get no show.
Yeah.
But I said this. I said if I ever got a show, I said you can produce it. You be the EP of it.
Mm.
And you know, sometimes you just have to have confidence, have to have faith. I think I was the first person to have confidence and to have faith in her. We butt heads. We do. I mean, you know, she has an idea of how she thinks it should go. I have an idea of how I think it should go and how I would like it to go. For the most part, I was like, okay, you do it. Hey, just know, if this ish don't work, that's your ass. She's like, I know. I said, okay. Okay. You want this person? Okay. And when it come time, whatever, hey. So I think I was really the first one to show her that I had confidence in her, that I believed in her, and I trusted her enough to let her, you know, I don't micromanage her. I let her do her job. She does an unbelievable job. She's I think that was the biggest thing that I saw. She was an extremely, extremely hard worker, Joe. And there were things that we would go over at night, and then I would get my notes in the morning, and then I'm looking down at my notes. I'm like, we didn't talk about that. And then she'd have, I thought this would be a great finishing point.
Yeah.
Or start with this one and go like, okay, she's really on top of it. So it was a no-brainer for me. I love LeBron, but I don't think he's going to be a good fit for many teams. His best bet is Golden State in my eyes because he'll be a primary ball handler. Joe?
I understand, but I think Draymond is gonna handle it too. But he definitely have ball handling duties. If we talking about him having ball handling duties, Unc and Ocho, I can't really see no other place better than Miami, honestly. I mean, you got him, Giannis, Bam. I mean, he'll get a chance to facilitate. Giannis going to average damn 34, 32 points a game here. Yeah. Bron coming down averaging 20 and 10, that'll be good enough. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, so.
Bam give you 19 and 9.
Yeah.
18 and 10.
Man, listen. Hey, I think that's a great spot. I just think it's going to be challenging trying to go play in Philly with Maxey, Edgecombe, and JB, hell, and big fella. Y'all know he a ball stopper, Embiid. And I think it's going to be challenging playing with Donovan and James Harden. You know what I mean? Like, because when James ain't got the ball, Unc and Ocho, he just kind of standing. You know what I mean? It's like he ain't really that engaged. You know what I mean? So we're going to see.
Hey, Nightcap fam, I entered a karate tournament today after being away from my martial arts for 7 years. I came in first place in my division. Thank you all for the love and support. Man, congratulations, bro. That's a long time to be away from something and come back and get first place in it. So congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Ocho, who the best receiver on the show tonight? You or a Hall of Famer to me?
Hall of Famer, man.
2018 value of the Lakers, $3.3 billion. Bron comes in 2018 to 2026. The Lakers sold for $10 billion. If you think for 1 second didn't increase the value, you're crazy. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. They try to minimize it and try to make it but everybody knows that. They were a bad team. They were in the lottery every year, getting the second pick in the draft, getting the third pick in the draft, getting top 10 pick, getting lottery picks every year. Everybody knows that. We don't have to rehash it, but you're absolutely right. What's up, Nightcap crew? I have loved to see LeBron play for an established head coach. He always got paired with first-time coaches. That's pretty much true.
Yeah. Yeah. What are they talking about with first-time coach this year?
They talking about like he never got an opportunity for a Phil Jackson or a Greg Popovich. Some of these established coaches. You know, he got Ty Lue. And Ty Lue turned out damn near might be his best coach, him and Spo. But you got to realize Spo was what, in his second year coaching?
Yeah.
Ty Lue, that was his first head job. He got Luke Walton.
That's a testament to Bron, bro.
Darvin Ham.
Yeah.
No disrespect, but come on now. He didn't get a Phil Jackson. He didn't get a Greg Popovich. He didn't get a Steve Kerr.
He ain't needed him.
Those are sometimes that's the hand you dealt.
Yeah.
You got to play it. Rich Paul can definitely sell some water, but if LeBron goes somewhere no one expects, wherever Bron go, they'll get more TV time than the new Lakers. Luke AR, not enough. ESPN will barely talk about them. 42, Bron still moves the needle. Absolutely.
Yes,
everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Wherever he go, they're going to add at least 25 more national televised games.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Unc Ocho, at the Eastern Conference Game 7, y'all taking the over-under. Hawks ISO scored 25 on Toronto's Kawhi. Love the show. Ocho, PS2, alone, go Broncos.
Yeah, I'm giving them their work. I don't give a damn who it is.
You got work for him, Ocho? I mean, the ISO?
Yeah, I got some work for him.
Wait, for who?
Whoever want it. Whoever. You, Kawhi, it don't matter. Whoever want it. It don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everybody knows the two best coaches LeBron had is Spo and Lue.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Pat Riley. Yeah, he never had a coach like Pat Riley. I don't know if he'd want to play for an old school guy like Pat, but hey. What's up, Nightcap? Yesterday, I got engaged to my girlfriend. My question is, Ocho, do you want to pull up to San Diego and officiate a wedding? We might even let you sing. Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah. Listen, we can knock two birds out with one stone. I can officiate the wedding and do the entertainment. Like, I'm for that. And I call that the deluxe package.
Hey, I know we all sit here and we, talking about jumping the broom in 27 and all that. When y'all plan on popping the question? Man, here we go.
Man, that's a good one, Joe.
I mean, hey, Joe, it's like, hey, where we going? We going to do this.
Man, that's a good question, Joe.
Y'all ain't figured that one out yet?
I mean,
no, that's too far in advance.
Yeah, okay. I mean, popping the question, that ain't hard.
You say it ain't hard?
Nah. You just ask.
Okay, well, I'm saying this, we ain't got but a few more months left in this year, man. We got about 5-6 more months, if that.
Yeah,
hey, well, we got a trip to August. Poor Mind Girls invited us to Houston.
Oh yeah, when we going to do that? When we pulling up?
In August, Joe.
August what?
Lord have mercy. This man here, Ocho.
Hey, hold on. We going on their show, or we just going to Houston in general?
We going to Houston. They're gonna cut in from Houston. They're gonna show us around. We're gonna go to the spots, go get brunch, go get dinner, just hang out. They're gonna show us a good time.
Okay.
I ain't gonna miss that. I ain't gonna miss it.
Hey,
Hey, what you doing? Sucking your teeth and smacking your lips for and all that?
Did she sign the permission slip?
Yeah, whatever permission slip at.
Here we don't. Man, we've been doing good, man. We've been doing good tonight.
There it is.
Hey, look what we did. So you know what I'm saying? We didn't want to make sure this thing is legit.
Oh yeah,
y'all would have took y'all time and everything, man. Come on.
Hey, do me a favor. Hey, put a letterhead on it to make it even more professional.
Okay.
Oh man, this how y'all get chat.
Y'all see what it do with chat. We got to do this for the joke.
Man, this is out of control.
Joe, hey, listen, it don't make you no bad brother.
Don't make you no bad brother. It really don't. This permission slip says, ISO Joe Johnson permission slip to travel anywhere outside of Atlanta. I hereby certify that Joe Johnson has permission to travel with Unc and Ocho, have a little fun, and return home immediately afterwards.
Hey, now she my damn PO, huh?
Hey, now right here, you know, she gonna sign right there, Joe. That's what she gonna put her name at.
Wow, I can't believe y'all acting like this tonight.
So, Joe, Ocho, I'll bring it with me.
Yes,
I'll turn this over to her when I see her on Friday. Oh,
wow.
So we like to be official.
You ain't she ain't coming with me to New York.
She ain't coming?
No, I'm coming dolo, man.
Okay, don't worry about it. I got one for Shelly. Shelly be home tomorrow. I can pass it off to her when she see her in the gym on Tuesday.
Hey, boy, y'all out of pocket.
What up, Big Three? Great episode with Big Bro and Rich Paul. Even though he not really going to tell us what he knows, with Nightcap outside catching chickens episode and hunting episode. We could catch chickens. I mean, that's easy. Ain't nobody hunting with Ocho. Ocho don't know nothing about no guns.
Huh? I do. Jimmy, I don't want to talk about that lifestyle on here, man. That's in the past.
We can never get the chicken house. That'll be fun to watch you catch chicken.
Oh man, hey, look, if we timing it, I guarantee I catch more than I catch more than y'all.
No.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
No.
Yeah, y'all can't beat me catching chickens neither.
Hey, Joe,
you
train.
You talking about something that was 50 damn years ago when you were 8 years old, running around catching chicken. Yeah,
you right.
I got you an Ocho now.
Who got who?
Yeah, nine. So I was gonna be. Hold up, my grandfather died. So 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. Yeah, heading to my 10th. So like 3.5 years. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
77, 78, 79, 80. Yeah, about 4 years.
And Ocho ain't got no hands like that, so I know he can't. You know what I'm saying? He got them little bitty hands. He got them little wide receiver hands.
Joe, you got to pace yourself. You do realize you reaching down. You getting 3 chickens in one hand, 3 chickens in the other hand. So you picking up you picking up a chicken by one of his legs. Mm-hmm. So you got 3. So now you catch the chickens, you walk them out. Now I think what they do is that they take the forklift in there and they got the coop stacked up. Mm-hmm. What we had to do is that we had to catch the chickens, walk up the coop, hand them to somebody, and then they take them from them and stack them.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier now than what it was. You know, they made everything easier. They got things when you roofing. They got the machine that'll take the shingles and stuff up there up to the up on the roof for you.
Yeah.
No, you was the machine. Your black ass hot climbing that ladder. That was the machine. Hello, Unc. Love from Pakistan. Oh man, thank you guys.
Damn.
Appreciate it. Pakistan. We arrived, guys. We in Pakistan.
Damn.
Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I want to thank our special guests, my brother Shannon Sharpe and Rich Paul, joined us to give us a little information about what LeBron is looking for. Not so much about money. This place, it's going to be the last year. I'm going to play another year, but I want to be happy. How do I fit? Because he knows the expectations. Even though LeBron about to be 42, don't nobody care about that. Mm-hmm. You LeBron James. We expect you to turn this water into wine. We've seen you do it before. Do it again.
Hello.
So thank you guys for joining us. I'm your favorite Unc. That's my partner and co-host. That's Liberty City's own, the Manning's ratings adjuster, the route runner extraordinaire, the former Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. That is Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And the 7-time NBA All-Star from the Atlanta Hawks out of the University of Arkansas, Mr. Clutch himself, that is ISO Joe Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. And go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you guys for your support and your continued support. Those looking to purchase a bottle of Shea by Laportier, head over to LaportierCognac.com to purchase you a bottle if it's currently unavailable in a state or city near you. It is a premium VSOP cognac, the best tasting, smoothest VSOP cognac on the market. Try it, compare it against other cognacs, and you'll see Shea by Laportier is the best tasting cognac on the market. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Again, want to thank our special guest, my brother Sterling Sharpe, and super agent CEO of Clutch Sports, Rich Paul. Thank you guys for joining us. Tonight, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.